welcome back to Numbers on the Board.
Numbers on the board, yes!
Be sure to leave a like on the episode. Subscribe if you are new around here. It is the playoffs. We are going balls to the wall, talking about playoff series. Fellas, how we feeling, man?
Y'all
We
know
feeling
the playoffs,
good.
playoffs better when the Lakers winning. It's just a fact.
I was texting you while that game was happening. Like I can hear you cheesing through my phone. Like I just knew you was cheesing. I would too.
that
I
was
was
real.
laughing. I was laughing too. They missed so many open jump shots. I want to say it was a man took an open three, and he
airball one.
he airballed it, and he airballed so bad. Somebody was waiting for the rebound underneath the basket. It hit him in the head. It was,
The Al Horford free throw line.
See,
But
now,
it really
now you
hit
doing
him,
what you
though.
now you doing what you do with the Chicago Rivers. Y'all win a game and y'all get so cheesy and happy that you lose the next one. So ease up.
oh yeah, it's hard not to be happy after a good win though.
No, I'm just saying that because I'm in my Scrooge mode.
I
But
think, actually, oh yeah, dang, the momentum is shifted by your Knicks lose. I was about to say, I think we all are in a good mood based on our favorite teams right now.
I'm still upbeat.
Okay.
I'm still upbeat.
Because our favorite team did something, Derrick.
They did. Billy Donovan
we'll
stepped
get
away.
to.
And he tried to beat you to the punch.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that everybody else was doing okay, though, before we talked about Billy Donovan and everything.
I'm all good over here.
Great.
Okay.
I
Life
just
is
I
good.
just went to use the bathroom. The sun was shining. I'm fantastic.
Yeah, it's gonna be like 70, 77 today.
Derrick said he got a little of that grass,
Do you have like
that lemongrass.
3 shirts that color?
Yeah.
I'm so tired of seeing you wear this color. You know why?
Wow.
Because that one time I thought you had on a costume and you had on a jumpsuit. And I'll never forget how stupid I felt looking at you and be like, wait, this ain't the Monsters Inc. Remember? Y'all
Yeah, that was
remember
when
that?
I, yeah, that was when
Yeah,
I
I
had
remember
on the
that.
hoodie with this. I had on the full sweatsuit.
I don't think
I do have a hoodie this color too.
So you got a hoodie this color, and then you got the Cookie Monster Kids shirt.
Yeah.
So you got 3
And then you
shirts
actually
exactly
do have
like
the
that.
Sully costume.
I do.
So damn, is that your favorite
Actually, I
color?
don't even know where the Sully costume is.
It's crazy because it's like all the same color.
Yeah, it's not even like different shades
shades.
of blue.
I don't
It's
think
exactly
you
the same blue.
grasp how stupid I felt thinking you had a whole costume on for an entire episode. And then I glanced or looked at the return and was like, wait, he got on a sweatsuit. Remember Nelly sweatsuit? Y'all was too young.
That's when the 2 different albums.
Yeah.
Another projected top pick, Thomas Hall,
Going back to Florida?
going back to Florida.
Hey. Go back to school.
And NIL think it's different. Is that your favorite color, or it just happens to be a shirt that you got a couple different
Yeah, I
colors?
just grabbed the crew neck and just.
What
said,
is
"This
your
what I'm
favorite
rocking
color?
with." Purple.
Because that's the color of that lemongrass that you be having.
That perp? Nah.
He
I
moved
ain't
on to
got
that
that.
purple haze.
Is y'all favorite color also the color you like to wear the most, or is the color that you like to see the most?
I like to see because I don't wear purple often. So I think when I do wear it, I feel special.
Yeah, my favorite color is not a color I wear.
Same.
Gold. Nobody just wearing gold. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What's your favorite color, KB?
Green.
Green?
Not on like some money type, but I like legitimately love the color green. But I very rarely I wear black, like majority.
And
of the
I'll
time.
take any color in the coupe except green. The girls that I used with is ex-fiends thinking
So
I
would
should
you wear
spend
that
my
Kemba
money
Walker
on you.
jacket?
That's extreme.
No, see,
You went with that Kimber jacket?
no, that's too green.
Really?
I like a darker green.
Okay.
Real playboys keep bunnies on the side because you're going to need somebody to bail you out. Clip that. And I want to see who know that.
They not gonna click.
Because all y'all too
You know they
young.
only.
All y'all too young.
I am still young.
This that platinum Chanel.
Oh, I was gonna take a bad guess. Does he have a dollar sign in his name?
No. Who you thought?
I thought it sounded like some currency.
Kind of close. Currency got a line. He said,
Dom.
there you go.
Ooh, I'm locked, man. Dom Kennedy, man. I ain't heard about him in 15 years, I feel like.
Shout out to
back
Dom,
back
man.
to
I
high
was listening to
school.
him last week.
Yeah, maybe. We got dropped the mic?
Mike can't name 3 Dom Kennedy songs.
Don't feel bad.
Nah, I probably
No, feel humiliated.
I heard way more than 3, but I couldn't name them. I haven't even thought about Dom Kennedy in a long time.
This my type of party.
I can't even.
He said, I
Picture his
hang
face.
from the Dodgers. I hang that'll rob you.
He said he hate the Dodgers? Is that what I heard?
No, I
He hate
hang.
people.
Oh, he hates
I
the
hang with
Dodgers.
N-words from the Dodgers. I hang with N-words that'll rob you. He's so balanced.
How many black Dodgers are there?
That song
Mookie.
came out. That song came out 10 years ago.
Oh, so
15
Matt
years
Kemp.
ago. Yeah, it was Matt Kemp. Matt Kemp. Russell Martin. I know Russell Martin got a little black in him.
I was like, is he black? 'Cause I don't remember him being black.
Andre Ethier got a little sprinkle for hanging around Matt Kemp. You know what I mean? James Looney. Y'all too young.
I definitely couldn't.
I don't remember James Looney.
James Looney was their first baseman. I think seriously he was black.
Okay.
Matt Kemp, James Looney.
We got to drop the mic.
We do, and this is a little bit of a specific one. It's going to the Cavs-Raptors series, and the Raptors feel like they need some type of punch, some type of boost. They feel like they're kind of being left dead in the water right now. And just watching the game, you look at the bench, you just see Grady Dick just standing there. Is there any chance that it's
Grady
like
doing what over there?
Grady Dick?
Uh,
Is there any chance they kind of like, you know what, give him a few minutes, see if he can get hot? Because they desperately need some type of shot making.
I don't know, because I think if Donovan or James Harden's gonna put him in that ISO immediately.
At least he's like a true 6'7" though. It ain't like he's like a smaller
I think he's
guy.
6'8".
See that? Well, yeah. The point still stands. We're like, he's not a good defender, but it's different than like a small white shooter. You know, is there a chance at this point? I can't count anything out. You know, you're down 0-2, going back home.
Pirtle didn't play at all in the second half. Yeah,
Maybe it's more minutes for Jamison Battle because of that. Pirtle being out, and they may need.
Know what he gonna do?
Hey, when Jamison Battle get in that game,
You know what he gonna do?
you know he gonna shoot it.
They could use some outside shot, take it and make it. But Grady is kind of like the actuality is that he's not been able to shoot the 3-ball well in the NBA yet.
And I think on top of that, with RJ Barrett back too, it's just more limited minutes at his spot.
Did RJ take a 3 last night? He may have went like 0 for 0 from
I
3.
can double check for you. I think he hit
He had a
one.
really good game.
Yeah.
No, he had to have shot a 3.
Okay.
He shot it
feel like he
well
at
the
least hit
first
one.
game too. He hit like 2 threes for them.
He was 0 for 1.
0 for 1 3.
Golly.
So
Yeah, and then Brandon Ingram only took 3. So
Brandon Ingram's a whole different thing right now.
Yeah, man. My boy B.I. Hey,
and
B.I.
Cleveland took 40.
B.I.
Oh
you-
yeah, you know they go.
Yeah, so
You know I love you, B.I., but I got a job to do.
Yeah.
You can't have that press conference, brother, and come out and have the worst game of your career. You know what I mean? I think that's what makes that loss worse, is that if they have a standard B.I. game, they have a chance of winning that somehow, some way. But Raptor fans reminded me that, hey, this has been a thing where on Brandon Ingram's worst nights, they get bench production. When you get those stellar Brandon Ingram nights, you don't get any bench production. So they feel like they can never get it all on one accord. But tough start to the series, man. Scotty Barnes is definitely out there.
He's trying to turn made shots into fast break opportunities for the Raptors and transition to semi-transition. He's trying, man. But they just have an offensive talent deficit. Like the two best offensive players in the series are on the Cleveland Cavaliers, and both of them through 2 games look like superstars.
Yeah,
and I just feel like the Cavs, this game is being played at a Cavs pace. More so than it's being played at a Raptors pace.
I need Brandon Ingram to bounce back. Like,
Yes.
The first game, whatever. Like, and I thought they definitely needed. Like, you need Brandon Ingram to be himself and to elevate himself for them to even have a chance. The last year that we kind of remember, with the OKC one, we try to throw that out the window, but you're not doing yourself any better in this series than right now. And that OKC team was way different than what you're going against right now. So
Yeah.
And then before that, we got him kind of tearing a hole into the Suns where Mikal Bridges was guarding him, and that didn't bother him at all. That was the Mikal Bridges that was, Mikal jail.
I just think this Cavs team is just built to kind of stop a guy like him. No one
I think it also, he don't have anything around him that, because like his spots are in the mid-range, and if you're surrounding that with Scotty Barnes, RJ Barrett, these are guys that just don't garner a certain level of
Evan
attention.
Mobley and Jared Allen always going to be on one of the sides, so
Always.
he can't avoid one of them.
Dean Wade ain't no 6'6" guy himself.
Yeah.
What is he, 6'9", 6'10"?
And he's actually a good defender in a one-on-one type of situation. So it's no easy matchup for him to hunt, because Donovan Mitchell also plays good on the defensive side of the ball, and James Harden is strong and stocky, and he gonna make it hard for you to get to your spot. So he gonna have to find a way. Darko's gonna have to sit back and try to figure out some sort of creative ways to get him open, get him going, and they gonna probably have to go to him early. I would assume, at least if I'm the coach, the first few plays are gonna be drawn up for him.
They did that yesterday.
Yeah, they
he
did.
took like the first 3 shots, and it was 0-3.
Got to do it again. You just gotta. I feel like you just gotta repeat it. Find a way to get him going.
I gotta tip my cap at least a little bit to Darko, because I don't think they're doing anything wrong defensively. I just think that James Harden and Donovan Mitchell are just picking them apart.
Yeah.
They've hedged. They've played drop coverage. They've played single coverage. They brought people at the nail. They tagged. They've done every different combination of defensive schemes you can do in a situation like this, and not a single one of them has really worked. And I don't think that's because of lack of effort or lack of preparation. I just think those two dudes are just out of this world right now.
And I think for the effort part too, because CMB, he's giving them a lot of good minutes. It don't matter, like he's giving them as much effort as he can, but the size you could just tell because Jakob is not being able to be that impactful, and then they're kind of figuring out that they should roll with CMB, but with two towers down there you got to battle against, you're just putting yourself in a bad spot.
Shout out Evan Mobley, man. Put his jersey back here for a reason. He had a phenomenal start to the series. Always been a conversation about him versus Scotty Barnes when they match up against each other. And Scotty has won more matchups than not, mostly on that level of physicality. And I think in this series, he's been as good as you could ever imagine. He's playing with two all-NBA caliber guards, so he gets so many easy looks, and he's taking advantage of those. And I think his defense has been pretty good, too. There's times where Scotty's trying to just put his shoulder into to Evan, and Evan's not going. Scotty's so talented that he also scores on some of those possessions, but
they're not good shots.
He's been
I
great,
mean,
man.
on the other side of the ball, Evan Mobley's also putting his shoulder into Scotty. Sometimes they get into the basket and being physical. So
It
I love
goes
the
from a
fact that
drive to a turnaround contested shot over Evan Mobley.
Yeah.
That's why I was, high on the Cavs because with the narratives that P brought up earlier, like James Harden is a playoff, people say playoff dropper, and then the same
Well, they
thing
don't
with the
know that.
Cavaliers.
This is a new episode. So what I was saying, y'all, was a lot of people bring in past thoughts, which I understand, but it should be a line because you get a new chance to prove yourself. And every team, every year is a new team, new player. And so bringing in James Harden low moments with the Cavaliers low moments and thinking that this is just, you just write them off. Hey, man, they just haven't been able, like that's such a, I don't even know the word. That's such a fucking barbershop-ass talk.
Yeah, that's just like too black and white, I guess to say.
Yeah.
But for them, I always kind of figured or always thought that it's like they balance each other out too well, right? Evan Mobley and Jarrett Allen. I mean, Evan Mobley is way better than Jarrett Allen at just being able to get your own shot. But last playoffs, there was times where it's legit only Donovan Mitchell, and you're wondering where the other guys at. James Harden. To what P was saying in the conversation, sometimes it was that for James Harden. It's like, where is he at when you kind of need him? James Harden can help Evan Mobley and Jarrett Allen always be successful as much as they can. And I think it kind of like flip-flops. And this is where you're going to really start seeing like how good the chemistry is because, I mean, man, Jarrett Allen has been a different damn player with James Harden on the roster. I mean, even setting the screen, you can see it in his eyes. As soon as he touches like finds contact, he's rolling hard to the rim. So a lot of the offensive struggles for the Cavaliers that I think people would doubt, talking about some of the drop-offs, I think that it might be covered. I might be looking more defensively. And then offense, I think is taken care of.
Time will tell. Time will tell for sure.
This is one of my favorite James Harden teams.
Yeah.
Of like the older James Harden. I thought the 76ers team with him and Joel Embiid was a nice team as well. But I think this team is interesting because you do have the double big lineup, which allows him to have his pick and rolls and pick and roll partners and options. But they are also not Joel Embiid to where they command the ball for X amount of time. And then you do have a Donovan Mitchell that can feed off of the attention that he's going to be able to get. And while also that, you have the Sam Merrills, the Max Struses, who, he can dot up in these pick and roll actions. For him to take on so much attention and for Donovan Mitchell to be a supreme shooting guard in this league is just so interesting and such a luxury to have because Donovan Mitchell is putting up numbers, but I don't feel like Donovan Mitchell is even tapped into the Donovan Mitchell mode yet. I feel like he's just coasting into these 30-point games. So
Because we know he can go out there and get 40 plus.
yes. Yeah, easily.
What a guy.
He's just chilling, casually getting these 30s. And for him, if y'all can coast through this series and Donovan ain't got to even get into that mode yet, oh, man.
Think about his life. He won the meet-off versus Shea. He's a phenomenal ball player, and he's about to marry Coco Jones.
Coco Jones.
Oh, if he get a conference finals
His
appearance,
nickname is Spider. He make threes and do this.
how do you get
Got
that
a bunch of
nickname?
commercials.
Did he give himself the nickname?
Signature shoe.
I still have those old spiders they gave us at All-Star 20.
I still got the
19?
Haribo.
That's awesome.
I do got those too.
Y'all know that commercial where they say he's a Spider-Man. Is Donovan Mitchell?
No.
Y'all never seen that commercial?
Honestly, don't even be watching commercials.
Same.
Wow.
It can't be recent.
KB
No,
told
this is
Darrick, hey,
like a
I'm
newer
trying to
commercial.
just stay off my phone and stay locked into the game. So like I ain't even getting on my phone even though commercials. And Darrick said, "What?" Said what?
What's your screen time?
I don't know.
You don't? It tells you.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, yeah, I don't know.
So you be on the phone, but you just don't look at that part. Cause mine give me like a notification.
It do.
Yeah, it's like, I don't
do?
even ask for it. It's just like
I don't get the notification.
I feel like you do.
Okay.
'Cause that's like a generic notification they sent.
what does it say?
It'll be like,
says-
it'll say like your screen time is
It's our
down
average
from
about
like
11
last
hours.
week or last month, whatever.
Average 11 hours.
So what you have
I don't
last
know
week?
if that's really good or really bad. It's got to be bad, but like how bad is it?
Probably like average, honestly.
Shit, I closed it. I'm sorry.
because I think that's what what
5 hours. You got over double my hours daily?
no. You got that on a daily?
Yeah, it
You
says
said
daily
average
11
daily.
hours.
I'm 5 hours, 13-ish minutes.
What you want, a cookie?
No, I'm just
I'll
saying
just
like
play it.
Yeah, I was gonna say you also are like you're intentionally trying to, aren't you?
recently, yeah.
So yeah, that's probably why too.
What's yours at?
Probably high. Remember when you had that app? You were telling
Yes,
like,
yeah.
I think that shit had my screen time down so much.
Yeah, and I
so I
deleted
might
the
have to go
app.
back to that.
I
Honestly,
may have to go back to it.
My
too.
daily average is 6 hours. 6 hours and 6 minutes.
Let me see, man.
Even 5 hours. If you think about just the grand scheme of a day, that's how much I'm looking at my phone.
Half the day, and that's all day because 8 hours you're roughly.
I mean,
8 hours
sometimes
you're
I just
sleeping.
have Twitch streams on.
I ain't trying to hit that.
So like they just sit
your ass on the phone. I just have.
No, I am. I'm
My
just
little sister.
I
be
be
having
leaving my
that,
phone. I be leaving
my
my
crap
phone
be popping
open
up
while
all day.
I'm taking a shower. My phone just open. I forget to close it. Your ass on that phone too much.
or like if I'm cooking,
The fuck
I'll,
off that
I'll
phone.
be playing a YouTube video while I'm cooking.
You sound like
I
you're
do the
dead.
same thing.
Same. I won't lie to you.
Do you say what?
That he put a YouTube video on when he cooking and stuff.
Oh,
Same
I be doing the
thing.
dishes. I got to have
no,
a video.
yeah, I do
yeah.
that too. I listen to stuff in the car. Like I put on the YouTube.
Get
video
off
in the
that
car.
damn phone.
Y'all don't have YouTube Premium or Plus?
do.
What the hell?
I have-
Premium.
Come on now.
I ain't
Come
know. I'm
on
just
now.
asking.
Mike put me on.
Mike put me on too, I think.
Oh, really? Yeah. Shout
I
out
think
to
one
Mike.
time I had a favorite like guy that I YouTuber or whatever, and I was just so damn sick of the ads.
Hey, this is a throw. I don't even know if you can do it no more because I've had Premium for so long. There was a time back in like 2016 where you could see where the ad spots were. And I remember a flight video, the motherfucker had an ad every 15 seconds.
Oh, he
like no
crazy.
exaggeration. And it was like, flight go be flight, you know? Like
Yeah.
shout
I just
out-
seen
shout out to
Flight hooping.
man. From the old clips that popped up from that 2Hype game. I saw that recently. Where he
They-
chased down Walker and almost hurt him.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Shout out Flight, man. Shout out FTC.
I heard you finna be on a feature.
I don't know, man. He's
What do
an
y'all
expensive feature.
on
He
y'all
got
screen?
real features.
On y'all screen time breakdown, what does it say you on mostly?
I think it says Safari for me.
How do I see that?
People gonna look
See
at
See
it
all-
like,
see
app-
activities.
Yeah. Yeah. See mine.
Oh, this is today though. Let me just go this week. Ooh, that's bad. They say it's okay. I got TikTok. is
For
my
me,
number
it
one.
says I was on Twitch for 4 hours today.
Today.
But that's because I fell
Wait,
asleep.
wait,
I
today?
fell asleep
Oh,
on
okay,
Twitch.
okay.
So it was playing overnight. So that counts into my screen time because I be falling asleep with Twitch
Okay.
streams running.
Okay.
Okay, that was one time. But this
No, I
is
do this. I do this like every night.
Who are you watching at night that you falling asleep to?
so
just-
on
just
your
random
on your
random
thing.
rival
What
stream?
what does it say your most used is?
If I go to show categories,
No, look.
oh.
Pull
or
up
is
your
it by
thing.
week?
You see-
It says social.
Right, but you see, then you can go show apps and websites. No,
Twitch.
Ooh, the week before that I was actually
Wait,
pretty bad.
why does yours look like this?
He got that iPhone 12.
Now you go here.
I actually have the
show
newer
that.
phone.
Mine is at 7. That's the man most use app is
Damn.
Twitter.
Mine is Twitch.
Shit.
What is he doing? The Hub is number 2.
What's your top app?
My top app is TikTok. I
For
have
how long?
I have 4 hours in messages. What the fuck was I doing?
For how long is TikTok?
5 hours.
What's your top one?
Twitter.
Which is how much? For motherfucker that don't tweet, that's surprising.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Look at that.
got a Google
big booty
account.
5.
Yeah.
Big booty
Google
5. Darrick had his top thing has 12 hours. Twitch. He really is falling asleep to Twitch.
Yeah. Wow. That's
You
why my
got
screen time
Twitch
is
Turbo.
Yeah.
Man, they need
That's
to
why
bring
my
it back
screen
on the
time is so high.
TV.
This TV has Twitch, Mike. I was here the other day to watch the end of that Spurs game, and I was trying to find Peacock. It had Twitch on it.
See, mine
Yeah.
has it.
My
and
Twitch thing is double amount of anything else.
Why
So-
do I have that many hours in
Who
messages?
do you fall asleep watch? I didn't know you was
Anyone.
into Twitch like that.
Anyone?
And whoever's streaming later, I just fall asleep to watching Twitch streamers at night.
That is so interesting. to
That
me.
is very
And then
interesting.
sometimes it goes into another stream because they might raid someone.
For
So
sure.
then I just end up, that stream just ends up on.
Yeah.
So,
So
it
no
just
matter
plays
what they
overnight.
doing, you just watch it.
No, I fall asleep with it on.
I'm saying though,
But
you
so,
up
like,
though.
when
I can
you-
just
Yeah.
imagine 2 a.m. Angie sleep and she hear judge, jury, executioner.
You watch it on your. You got. Oh yeah. So it's on your phone. So you're probably like laid over on
Yeah.
your side up. It'd be funny if he's watching this on TV and he's falling asleep.
Oh, no.
And then you wake up and all of a sudden, yeah, I could just imagine somebody gets raided.
Do you be thinking while you watching? Oh, that's bad. Oh, it's 3 in the morning.
Yeah, my
You
shit-
fall asleep. That's bad. Oh,
My
man.
shit say
I do.
information and reading 1 hour and 5 minutes. I be getting my read on.
1 hour, 5
Read
minutes.
on. Read on. That's funny though, man.
So I got to stop falling asleep with my phone on.
No, nobody cares about.
Yeah,
your
no.
screen time. If you don't care about it, nobody else will.
And as long as you understand the context.
I just ain't know you was on Twitch like that, personally.
I don't know you. I know you cared about Marvel Rivals. I didn't know you cared about Marvel Rivals that much.
Oh,
to
so it's
sleep to it
only
every
those?
night.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you love that shit, boy.
If my boy Metric stream, I'm definitely tuned in.
Ooh,
Name drop,
he
name
said
drop.
Matrix. I don't know who the
I
hell
don't know
that
what it is.
You
Either.
got
Shout
an-
out to bro.
It sounds like you got an addiction.
He was the one who I said shouted us out in the video once.
Oh, shout out to bro. He gonna
Number one
shout
Iron
you
Man.
out again.
The number one Iron Man.
Y'all was gonna keep. This is like when back in Facebook used to poke somebody. Just poke. Y'all gonna keep shouting each
I
other
think
out.
a great montage would be you starting off like your first couple month or so.
And then it ends with him finishing.
Yeah, you're like to what you are now in Marvel Rivals. Because you started off, you was real bad, D-Mills.
I mean, we all were. Who started the game off good?
It's a learning
that's
curve.
levels to this.
It's a learning curve, but it's also
Good
like you
comeback,
just
boy.
didn't know how to play games.
That's levels to this. Hell no. It ain't a game you've picked up that you were on the same tier as me if we both picked it up.
Okay.
So if we went out,
I'm not even a gamer no more though.
I'm better.
if we went
Same.
out, and got Zelda, you
He's
saying
not,
that y'all?
He's not figuring
I'm
this.
flipping Zelda way before he gets past anything.
I don't even know what they. I wouldn't even know the concept of Zelda to even. So that
You
would
never
be something I
played
would have to
Zelda?
adjust to.
Damn.
Damn.
I think Marvel Rivals is like his in Fortnite.
Red
Fortnite.
Dead Redemption.
I was not good at
y'all
But no,
both.
not good. But I mean like hours played.
Oh,
Those
yeah.
are your two main like boom 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 games.
Y'all
Right?
both
2K.
pick up Red Dead Redemption.
You was not a 2K player.
I was at one point.
You was barely, maybe like 2K17.
Hey boy, cut it the fuck out.
Maybe
Yeah,
like
I was like
2K17.
2K16, 2K17.
That's 8 years.
When I was younger,
that's
yeah.
damn, it's 8 years ago.
We was in high school.
That's when I used to play against you online head to head.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would
That
bust
was
your
when you
ass.
could only have 5 badges at a time.
Kevin Durant was swole on that. The body types wasn't even figured out and shit.
But they did have sweat.
They had sweat.
They did have
They
sweat.
don't have it on the current one?
No, but that was like
They
the
do,
main
but
talking point
yeah,
back
it
in
was
the
a selling thing. Look at his sweat.
The hair did move just a little bit when he run it down the court back in the
How
day.
much better can it get?
It can get a lot
A
better.
lot better. I don't even play the. How you play this game daily and you still? Why are you shilling for 2K?
Because I don't care about the graphics no more.
Oh, you talking about graphics? I
Man,
thought
get
you
the
meant the
fuck
game
out of
in
here.
general.
I don't.
If they dropped off graphic wise, you would care.
Yeah, I would. But I'm saying to the people that say, man, y'all don't be, every time this game come out, they ain't do nothing but dropping more sweat on the player for like
That's
how
true.
much more,
That shit
how much
do be
more can
true.
it be?
It could be a lot
updated
more.
rosters.
Do you
and
see the
more
modded?
Yeah, I do. Those, if that game looks like that, then it's like, holy shit. But that shit looks so unrealistic. That shit look like 2030.
But that's just somebody sitting in their basement making it.
Exactly.
And this $1 billion company can't do the same thing. That's the problem.
I'm playing
And you caping
regardless.
for 'em.
I'm gonna play
I'll
regardless.
be
caping
playing
for 'em.
regardless.
You caping.
They're not going to make improvements until people stop buying the
I
game.
don't know, bro. That shit
I feel like-
looks like I'm outside.
That's the only way to hurt the major corporations. You got to hurt their pockets.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It'll never happen.
Nope.
Because some people on bill 26 on the year.
Some people just make YouTube videos and they open up packs, so they gonna get it regardless. You know,
people
Bill 26 sound crazy.
Man, you fucking business.
right?
Going to sleep to
all 26 of
Shiverly
my
show
all
on
26
fucking-
of my bills is better than your one bill.
Damn.
Oh yeah, my bill is probably still at 92.
Talk to him, Darrick. You don't play that bullshit no more.
He
don't.
would if he was good.
He would.
Matter of fact, Me and Darrick about to start our own team in the NBA, and we gonna run that shit.
Yeah, you're gonna run that shit.
nah,
I
to the
bet
ground.
y'all ain't playing on them teams.
Yeah, I'm not playing that shit.
D Mills can play though.
Hey, Billy Donovan stepped away from the Bulls this morning.
Did you celebrate?
Not yet, but I do think we getting on the Darrick getting on the grills. Nice out. I'm gonna pull up. He gonna get on the grill. We got the campfire, the fire pit.
Fire pit, yeah.
You know, shout out Billy, man.
It was just so funny because the Reinsdorf's family just said that if whoever we're hiring is not a fan of Billy Donovan, then they're not someone that we're going to hire. And then 2 weeks later,
Billy
Billy
was like-
Donovan's not even a coach.
He pulled a Magic Johnson. I'm not gonna be here. Which is like was rumored for some time, right? That's why when the North Carolina job became available, it was like, oh, he's going to UNC. Then that got taken by Mike Malone. But there's going to be like 4 or 5 pretty solid head coaching jobs this season. And Billy has been a guy since he came over to the NBA that wants to coach a team that's trying to win basketball games. Does not feel like that's the direction the Bulls are trying to go as they traded every piece of decent players. And he's like, I'm out. But it is funny that they was really just on Billy's dick 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Like in their mind, if Sam Presti said, I'm leaving OKC to come to Chicago, but he said, I don't want Billy, they weren't going to let Sam Presti take over the job because Billy was there.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And it was even rumored before that Billy might have a job or a say in a lot of the major decisions, whether it be trades or who they're hiring. And Billy was like, cool, but I genuinely don't want to coach your team anymore.
Sound like the Bulls just be fucking talking.
They do. And it's like, I'm always being hyperbolic, y'all know this. Legitimately,
Got to be when it's about your team.
legitimately the most important offseason in Bulls history. Full new front office coming in. New coaching staff, 2 draft picks. Who knows what a number 9 pick gonna land? We thinking number 1. New draft picks, a lot of money in cap space. People that you have to decide if you want to re-sign. Whoever's coming in, the GM and the basketball ops guy and the coach, they got a shit ton of work to do.
Yeah.
And missing on one of those things or both of those things could set the franchise back another decade, just like it set it back last time they brought in bad ownership and bad.
And I wonder,
coaching.
are they willing to pay money? Like, are they willing to go out and get a Bob Myers or somebody like that?
They
That's
have
a
to
free
be
agent?
because, like KB said, this is one of the rare times where I actually think the Bulls are in a kind of a solid situation depending on who they bring in. To me, if I was one of those people that they are interviewing, this would be a highly attractive job, right? Because I got money. Doesn't mean I got to go get an all-star, but I have money and some flexibility. I have 2 first-round picks that can kind of be like remotely close to each other in a draft that's going to have some players. I also don't have a head coach, so we can go get everything together and really align this team. To me, that is an attractive place to be in versus.
As long as Reinsdorf lets you make all the decisions. Because, like, will they let you pick your coach? If you want a young culture setting coach that you want for the future, will they be on board with that to fit this young core? Or will they be like, no, we want a veteran coach to come in
Well, if
here?
they're not letting that stuff happen, I don't think that those.
Doc Rivers, welcome to Chicago.
we
Come out
will
and retire.
know. We will know depending on who takes the job. If this job is passed on by some of those names that we saw in that pool, that will say everything.
Yeah.
But if not, they should be getting somebody like the guy from Minnesota, who I think had already been worked with the Bulls before, and they should be on their way. And I hope that if they do get one of those guys, that they do go in the direction of getting somebody we don't know.
So right now,
I want to hear a Jordan Ott with the Bulls. I don't want to hear
Doc Rivers.
I have not. Y'all know I walked into the studio and told y'all that this was happening. My sources locked me in on that one. I don't have any real source on a sense of who will be the top coaching job, so take this with a grain of salt. But a couple days ago, the Chicago Bulls has started their search process for the new head of basketball ops, receiving permission to interview Minnesota's Matt Lloyd, who's been tied to the team for 17 years a little while ago, helped draft. They give him credit for being the main voice in drafting Jimmy Butler at 30, so that's pretty interesting. But now he's in Minnesota. Detroit's Dennis Lindsey, Atlanta's Bryson Graham, Cleveland's Mike Gasson, and then you got San Antonio's Dave Telpick, and then CAA's Austin Brown. People on Bulls Twitter are saying, Matt Lloyd, Micah Nori kind of makes some sense. Micah Nori being the lead assistant in Minnesota who took over when Mike Malone tore his knee? What did he end up doing?
No, that first of all, it was Chris Finch.
What did I say?
Mike Malone.
Oh, I'm sorry, Chris Finch.
He hurt his ACL.
Yeah.
Towards ACL. I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind it at all.
Yeah.
I think people are going to expect us to have opinions about who they go out to get for basketball ops. And it's hard to do that because none of those people have been the main decision maker anywhere.
Yeah.
It's like been in the room, contributed, but never
And even
put
if they
together a
have,
team.
it's always different. Because
It's
like
always
that's
different.
how the act thing happened.
Yes.
Coming
Yeah.
from Denver.
He was there from
got
Denver.
this,
He's the one that found
boom.
Jokic.
Yeah, and it's just like, nah.
And also, it takes time. You can't judge a front office off 1 year.
What do you think is first? I mean, obviously, basketball ops has to be first.
Yeah,
before
because your
coaching.
basketball office has to hire your coach.
Right.
Unless the Reinsdorf family go out there and hire the coach.
They
and then,
better not do nothing like that. But it's also the timing of it is so interesting because the lottery is May 10th. The draft is June 23rd, something like that.
June 22nd.
Something like that. So it's a quick turnaround where you have to find your ops guy. He has to find a coach. But some of the coaches that you might be interested in, assistant or otherwise, might be in the playoffs right now.
Yeah.
So you may not be able to
interview them.
interview them. And I think that Minnesota will let Micah Nori take an interview today if necessary. But like, just the timeline is a little bit more sped up than maybe you want to, because you want whoever this GM guy is to hire his coach and then maybe even have some say in how this draft goes.
Yeah.
Every team is different in that sense.
I
Sometimes
think
it
the
is
Bulls
just
not
a
gonna
guy.
care. I don't think the Bulls care that it's the playoffs. They just had the interviews,
Right.
and then once they figure that person out to be their GM and all of the front office stuff, they're gonna get into the coaching search the same way. Hey, we got 2-3 playoff games. That's fine. The Bulls are interviewing this person and that person, and I'm not mad at them for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Billy.
I hope we do get like a Charles Lee type of coach.
Just somebody young and exciting.
I hope so.
I hope so too. The last time we had a young and exciting coach, it was Fred Hoiberg.
Jimmy, fuck you.
When we traded Jimmy Butler in order to keep him, and then he got fired a year after that to bring in another young, exciting coach off the bench, Jim Boylan.
That's your boy, Lynn.
Well, he was right about Luke Cornett.
He was right about Luke Cornett.
Luke Cornett could definitely hoop.
None of us saw the vision, but he saw it.
Yeah. Then Luke Cornett didn't see it either. He stopped taking threes completely, and now he's good. But he's a winner. He's a winner.
When you that tall, I think you got to get near that basket.
Yes, man. So we'll see. I don't know. It's scary, but it's also hella exciting to be like, kind of like a blank
It's
slate.
like it's like a fresh start.
That's
This is the
scary.
best place to be. I was just in this place, 5 years ago?
Yeah.
yeah,
We
y'all
brought in
find your
Leon
guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
telling you.
Yeah. That's the scary part is you just don't know if it's the behind the scenes with the ownership versus just always trickling down.
But even if I'm just trying to have some copium here, James Dolan for the longest time was a I have to be there, have to make every decision guy, and then he
sat
found his
ass
guy.
back. Yep.
And then you maybe every once in a while hear an interview of him, but he's not in the decision making pool anymore. They let Leon Rose and his team do that now. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that is the direction the Reinsdorf family will go. They'll find the guy that they love so damn much and let him do everything, and that guy's real. And in 3 years, the Bulls are doing interesting stuff. I'm all offseason. I know the playoffs are here and we're going to talk playoffs, but I'm so offseason mode for my favorite team, trying to figure out who I want to give some money to, trying to look at them draft
it's
prospects
been
and everything. And
A long time.
been
Y'all
a
been
long
waiting
time.
for this moment a long time. All the times where it was play-ins to having the same roster with Levine, DeRozan, and Vooch. Like, y'all been waiting for this moment.
last night I was trying to build a Christian Brown to the Bulls trade.
You definitely been locked in because
Get you a Grady Dick.
I got that
Give me a
text
Grady Dick.
yesterday in KV talking about I like these for us, P.
Yeah,
and I'm
man.
like, this draft prospects, that boy locked in.
I was just, bored watching the girls. Like, what can I be doing right now that's productive? Got the laptop and, watch some videos on Braden Burries and who else I say? Michael Brown.
Yep.
It's like if one of them is there at 9,
Well,
just
if
based
y'all-
on 2 videos.
Y'all get Michael Brown.
Just
I would
based
be a
on 2
Bulls
videos.
fan. That's my dog.
So I'm here. Like Christian Brown to the Bulls so they can pay Peyton Watson, but they don't have any extra picks to attach to it, and he got 4 years left, so maybe that's not going to happen. There's got to be a bad contract that we can absorb somewhere for some draft
Paul
capital.
George.
Yeah, I guess.
Why would the 76ers
Why would they give
do
up
that?
them picks, though? What do y'all have that y'all
Yeah.
that's finna help them?
It's
Unless
just
you
to get off the money.
facilitate
That's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
to
the
get off the
3-team
money.
trade.
And the picks.
We're taking off
Oh,
that bad contract.
That shit gotta be real good.
Speaking of Paul George, he's in the series.
He is a serious. Let's
Get to some of these series.
Let's we could do that one first.
You want to get the napping out the way?
Yeah, let's get the easy ones that maybe not enough to talk about. The Celtics
Yeah,
beat
the Celtics
the 76ers by, I'm trying to get
belt
the
the ass.
box score, but does it matter? They beat them by a lot.
I beat him by a lot.
123-91 is the final in this one.
Yeah, and Tatum had an amazing first half, 21 points. I know he only ended with like 26 or 25, but that first half was just sensational. It's actually, I'm watching that game and I'm just like all smiles because like he just tore his Achilles, but like he looks so good on the court and he's actually pushing off that leg into the basket, dunking. He's hitting mid-range jumpers in isolation situations. He's looking more and more like Tatum, and it's just so beautiful to watch him come back from this injury.
Yeah.
And playing high-level basketball in the playoffs right now.
One of the big notes that for me for the 76ers is just the lack of volume of 3 points they kind of had.
Yeah.
Only hitting 4 threes, 4 for 23 from 3. It's just not going to cut it.
Especially against the Celtics.
Against the Celtics, who, I mean, any given night, they could double to triple to even quadruple the amount of threes you can make. So,
Sixers just couldn't make them.
yeah.
Couldn't make them. I think Paul George took like 9 shots in this game. But yeah, they are playing against a juggernaut of a Celtics team who was really clicking on all cylinders. They had some plays where like they made a 3, got to stop. Vucevic hit a 3. I'm like, oh yeah, they vibing.
Yeah, and then you also can't have 14 turnovers. The Celtics had 22 points off turnovers in this game. You can't do that against this team who's not going to turn the ball over because you only had 3 points off turnovers.
This is kind of a wake me up when it's over type of series, unfortunately.
Yeah,
I'm hoping for some
emphasis on the unfortunate.
Yeah, I'm not any confident that they like 76ers steal a game or anything like that, but I do hope that we get a crazy offensive night from a Paul George or a Tyrese Maxey, at least to make it interesting. The 76ers definitely going to need it.
Yeah. All right, moving on to the next news fest. OKC Thunder win a lot to a little against the Phoenix Suns. A game with no Mark Williams. A game where
No Grayson
Jordan
Allen.
Goodwin goes out early on. No Grayson Allen. And it was early pretty fast. The one thing I was watching before this game, knowing that it probably was going to be an OKC win, was how good J-Dub was going to look. And he looked like the normal version of himself, which is a great, great sign for not just this series, but every series that comes up next for OKC.
This just continues to show the level that they're on defensively. You know what I mean? I was watching this, and I know a lot of people, again, I talked about it before, a lot of people are so narrative-driven in all of their basketball conversations. It'd be really hard for me to find the narrative in some of these games with OKC. Like, I know people want to be able to just like dive in on book, but man, defensively, OKC just takes away everything, and it got real ugly. Was not a fan. As much as I've been a fan of Jordan Ott, I did not like the size down in this game. There were some times where they were already small, and they went super, super small. I think you had like Gillespie, Green, Book, Royce, yeah, like, and then immediately Chet is just getting offensive rebounds and putbacks.
Yeah, I feel like when you're going against a team that you're already out-talented by, you can't get destroyed on the offensive glass.
Yeah.
You have to be able to win something. And the offensive glass is one of those areas where you can try to make up some ground with your lack of talent.
I mean, Brooks, Book, they were trying, Green, but this defense is just a whole nother level. This is it. You got Case and Wallace, Alex Caruso, J-Dub is just pickpocketing people and getting
Almost
out the
20
other way.
turnovers. You can't have almost 20 turnovers. Like, you got to win that offensive rebound battle, and you can't turn the ball over.
That was one of the things I appreciated about the Lakers, which we'll talk about, of like in a game, in a time where everybody is so volume-oriented of getting up shots, getting up threes. The Rockets took 93 shots. Y'all took 66. I think when you do that, it just emphasizes valuing each and every possession. And I think you may have to do that a little bit against the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Yeah.
And I know it's easier
so
said
much
than
easier.
done.
Yeah.
Especially when you've been programmed to play so fast and get up these shots and go. But man, to Darrick's point, they're already going to turn you over.
Yeah.
But 20,
It's because
this is a night where Shea
it
didn't
just
even have it
pile up.
going.
Shea
It
didn't
pile
play
up
well at
so
all.
quick, man. It's just all casually taking the ball up, which you can't casually take the ball up against OKC. One poke ball turnover goes to a transition bucket. Next play, it's a tip pass, transition bucket. It just adds up so quick for OKC that, if you don't take care of the ball, you don't got no chance. You really don't have a chance. And I thought OKC defensively, you just going to do what you do. But they were okay with a lot of other guys just getting shots too. right? Devin Booker, you respect Devin Booker. They cool with Dylan Brooks getting 22 shots. They're cool with Jalen Green taking a lot of them shots, and I feel like they're kind of playing into the Thunder's hands. But what you gonna be able to do?
Yes. Kind of wraps. Good story for them, though. Rookie coach, ragtag group of guys, beat the over-under. Great season. Just unfortunately, they ran into a juggernaut in the first round. This game was also a blowout, but not a snooze fest because Wembanyama had his debut 111-98 against the Portland Trailblazers. Wemby had 35.
Unanimous Defensive Player of the Year.
Unanimously.
Victor Wembanyama.
And he also broke Tim Duncan's record for a
Playoff
first debut.
Yeah.
Yep. So he was great. It was one of them games where when I was watching this game, I wasn't taking notes. I was just, that's gonna be glazed, just in awe of some of the shit that he ends up doing. And we've been watching him for 3 seasons now? Yeah. And
You crazy.
how's that crazy?
I wasn't even taking notes. I was in awe.
I was in awe, dead ass.
Nah,
There's always
Some
like
of them
a
plays
stretch
was
during the
nuts.
game where it just feels like there's literally nothing the other team can do because he's dominating on the defensive side, and then the other side, if he's like yelling, and he's talking his shit, and he gets it going, it's really not much you can do.
He had a play where he dribbled to the corner and took a leaning 3 out of bounds.
It's not much
and
you
he
can
made
do.
it. And then I remember the play where he hits, it was either Robert Williams or Klinger, hit him with a tween spin, and he went down the lane and dunked.
Is that the dunk where he didn't jump?
Yeah. It's like there's nothing you can really do at that situation.
they had came down the court and he told somebody like,
I felt like multiple
And went
times
right at
throughout this
Klinger.
game, whenever Wemby did sit, the announcers would be like, "Oh, Wemby's on the ground. He's on the bench now. Then he could go ahead and attack the rim." And you see like the shots that they take when Wemby's on the bench is just way different. The impact is it's 1-on-1.
And then
really.
Devin Vassell, when Wemby went scoreless in the third quarter, Devin Vassell got hot in the third.
Yeah.
So it was like, even when Wemby ain't doing the thing, he still got other people who can come in and step in and make up for it.
Did y'all see the Kelly Olynyk thing?
yeah,
shoes?
The
Kobe.
shoes.
Yeah.
You know,
I had saw just a picture of the shoes.
Right,
I
right.
didn't know who that was at first.
it was Kelly Olynyk for wearing like basically the socks Michael wearing right now.
Yeah.
It's like he has socks on, but they're not visible.
Crazy.
And it reminds me of that one thing you always say about Derrick Rose not knowing he was going to check in and he had no accessories on. That's how it felt like for Kelly Olynyk. Man, I don't need to wear socks today. I'm not playing. I got my sweats, my warm-up sweats to the ankle. I don't need socks. And then he checked in for the last, 2 seconds or something?
Yeah, I thought you was gonna talk about he bought everybody their suits.
He did buy everybody.
Yes.
Everybody in the black
I thought
suits.
that was a very cool debut for that team. Coming out in all black.
Trying to stay in the league.
Hey man,
Look what I did for our team, you know?
Yeah.
And everybody had a little different pin.
It
a
was
little
his
bit of
birthday,
flair.
too.
It was his birthday too. Happy birthday. Was he 34? How old can Kelly Olynyk be?
Don't sleep. Kelly Olynyk can come in that game, give you a quick 20 if he felt like it.
Straight buckets.
And Terrio shoulder. That was 15. That was 10 years ago. Should we be over
That
that?
shit, nah.
Nah.
He cost LeBron a ring, KB.
Yeah. He also had that game 7 versus Washington.
Yeah. When he
where
made all
went
the
nuts.
shots.
So he's got some playoff moments, good and bad. Short flowers to Denny. First half in that game, 19 points, was pretty damn good. Just
He
waiting
was.
for somebody to be
He really
there.
was.
Scoot Henderson,
Looks
who
really
you
good.
question a lot of. He looked really good in game number 1, and it's kind of the extent of it. Some other guys also look fine, but those
Luke
were the
Cornett
two.
was amazing in this game.
Yeah.
I feel like this is
Caught a lot of lobs, blocking shots, offensive boards. He was all over the court.
Tumani didn't shoot well, so I am expecting him to have I feel like every time he doesn't shoot well, he kind of bounces back with a good game. So I'm expecting a lot of the perimeter shooting to be a little bit more efficient in the second game for the Blazers. Expecting Drew Holiday to probably be a little bit more aggressive. I felt like in the second half, he kind of recognized his team was sinking a little bit, so he tried to step it up, but he just didn't have his rhythm. I'm expecting a lot of these vets to at least turn up in this second game.
Shout out to go ahead.
I was wondering what Tiago's adjustments are going to be going into this game to try to at least get Wemby someone out the paint a little bit, or try to do something different to where Denny and everybody else can get downhill a little bit more comfortably.
I respect that. If I'm Tiago, I'm saying fuck that. Why did you lowball me? I got us to the playoffs, and you gonna offer me Mike's salary to coach this team?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
And they're going to say, well, we also didn't do the shirts. The masseuse can't get a massage room. Caleb Love we're cutting back on everything.
Couldn't back on.
All our staff have to leave out at 12:30. I can't afford
12:31, your ass.
They don't
is
got
their
no more
ass.
2-ply in the bathroom. They do 1-ply now.
Oh man.
1-ply toilet paper.
We
So.
will be lowering the quality of the catering in the practice facility.
I know y'all used to a team jet. Everybody,
We busting everywhere now.
I want all of y'all to make these American Airlines AA accounts. Load up on your miles, because we're going to need it.
Listen,
We all gonna sit together, so it's kind of like a private
Yeah,
flight.
we're going to rent out the middle of the plane.
And at some point, our flight will be free if everybody gets it now. So then we at least got one flight free in the future if everybody on.
Make sure y'all get the round trip. So y'all
And
get
we
back.
doing all this
Sign
to
up for the
sign
freaking
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Obviously, I'm not in the position to be telling the billionaire how to spend his money, but it do remind me of like,
Mr. Krabs.
no, not even just that. When somebody who can't afford a certain car get a certain car, so now in order to pay that card note, they got to cut other shit back.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm eating tonight, but that BMW looking clean outside, ain't it? Like he spent all of the money to buy the
I've seen
team,
that so much.
and he ain't doing nothing else with
Hey,
it.
don't
You ever
compare
met a
him to
person
Mr.
that got a
Krabs
Benz
is
or a
101.
Beamer, a Benz or a Beamer, and they like, man, that oil change ate me up. It's like, duh, you bought
it's
a luxury
BMW.
car.
Yeah, bro. That's just like, I know we joking about it, but boy, this like starts off very poor for a first time owner.
And everybody's trying to say, oh, he did it with the hockey team. This is a whole different league.
Yeah.
It's a whole different league. I commend him for what he did in NHL. It's a whole different league, man. As you're
Yeah.
telling by the response.
Yeah, so yeah, that's Tiago probably won't be the coach.
I think it was Zach Lowe that was like, hey man, based on the amount of money they're offered to this head coach, some really good high school basketball coach is about to be coaching the Trailblazers next season.
Hey, D-Mill, I'm thinking about how it would be if that was us. Like KB had food for us every time, we finished the podcast, whatever. And he just, instead of having all the premium stuff, he went low quality. D-Mills might beat your ass.
Yeah, somebody
Like
should.
that's gonna be the number one thing. What happened right here?
Is that true?
Nah.
Because there's probably people
I'll just accept
that play for that organization, or not played, but like been on the staff of 10 years and like, damn, yeah, 2-ply to 1-ply is kind of nuts. 1-ply is not bad, but when you're used to 2-ply,
Come on,
then
now.
it becomes, man, no, actually 1-ply is
The team
very bad.
photographer couldn't come on the plane. Like, yeah, that's.
Oh, is that a story?
That's what I saw. Like,
Don't we got some homies that work for the team?
Yeah,
I ain't
we
gonna
do.
say names, but
He couldn't
yeah.
get on the plane.
I'm gonna forget the bus.
The private-
San
isn't-
Antonio. The
Oh.
private plane.
The private plane he
Well,
couldn't
the
get on.
fuel, Mike, that he spent $2 more on fuel for the extra body.
I don't know,
He's just becoming the Julius of NBA owners.
which is so weird.
Because you own the team. You know what I mean?
Because we had.
Or maybe he really don't got it.
I don't know. He got to take some notes from Matt Ishbia. So
Yeah,
Matt
does he
Ishbia
have to
for the
pay
people.
more for them to get on a private plane? I don't know how that works. Maybe he does. Maybe there has to be a certain number that he has to accumulate. I don't know. That shit weird.
Caleb Love did enough for the team when they were injured for
Yeah.
him to be there in jumpsuit. Maybe I'm just saying that as a guy that was
I thought
a
he got
15th man on the
converted. I
team
thought he got
once.
converted into an actual NBA contract.
Didn't? No, I don't think so.
Oh.
But maybe. But I
thought he
whatever it
did
is,
too.
he's not.
because he played really well.
Yeah. But yeah, I've been in his position before. I've been the 15th man on the team. And I'd be pissed if y'all went on a nice little trip and I couldn't. Coach was like, nah, we ain't got a bus spot for you, Kenny. I'd be pissed.
And that was worse. That or getting left.
there was a quote from
Like they
somebody
did.
via the Athletic.
Quinn Cook?
A league source said, I know he doesn't love Oregon and is concerned that it is a state that can't draw free agents. Well, with all due respect, you're not helping the cause of drawing free agents when you treat everyone like shit there.
Uh-oh. That
Yeah.
smells of the up and relocate type shit. I don't even know the guy's name yet. Maybe I shouldn't learn his name.
I could tell you if you want to know.
Yeah, I would love to hear.
Tom Dundon.
Tom Dundon.
Dundada?
That's being Lacoste.
Dundon.
Oh, okay.
How do you pronounce it?
Dundon.
D-O-N?
Dundon?
Dundon.
Dudon.
Dudon.
Dun.
New Trailblazers owner Tom Dundon, nicknamed El Cheapo, is already making waves.
Hey, that's a good nickname.
El Cheapo is crazy.
I gotta see what he looked like. Oh,
Oh, you haven't seen a picture of him?
No.
Oh, when I saw the first article, when I saw the first thing
Oh,
about
okay.
him, they had a picture of him.
54 years old.
I ain't saying shit. Because he might want to spend some of his money to get us out there.
You know what? Actually, I think same time, might not be a bad guy.
Some of these pictures he look old. Some of these pictures he look kind of young.
Well, they weren't taken on the same day, maybe.
You probably had a haircut in some of those days. You know, a
You know, a
haircut.
fresh cut can change everything. Beard lined up all of a sudden.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to the games that actually really were interesting. The 1 seed, the Detroit Pistons, lose game 1 to the Orlando Magic. Fellas, we talk so much shit about the Magic
And they
for
put
the
together-
last month of the
And
season.
they put together 2 good games.
Yeah. And damn it, they could win this series all of a
I
sudden.
mean, hey,
That's
if
crazy.
they playing like that, I can't put it out of the realm of possibility. But I think one part of it that we've been mentioning the whole time is that Pistons shooting, and I felt like that it kind of really stood out. For Cade to only Cade have to go off for 40 and only end with a handful of assists because people just couldn't make shots. It's what we predicted, but at the same time, it's not what we thought it was going to be for a number 1 seed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought Jalen Suggs did a great job in this game, coming out and setting the
Yeah,
tone
he was great.
defensively. He was having blocks, steals, diving on the floor for loose balls. I think he had 11 first quarter points, and then he also hit another big 3 late in the game in the fourth quarter. So Jalen Suggs, I thought, steer fronted all of this with his energy and just how he just brought the whole team behind him. And Apollo played great, and then also Jalen Duren. You the biggest dude on the court. You have no impact. That shit is disgusting. Like, there's no way in hell you should be the biggest dude. You're a unit. You out there built like an action figure, and you out there doing jack shit.
I love when Darrick getting this
out there.
bag.
Wendell Carter's out there just doing whatever the hell he wants.
And
on
what
the
else he
court.
do off the court?
And then he took your girl too.
Oh, spicy.
She over there posting him fucking you up on her story.
Hey.
Like, come on now.
I gotta reel you back in.
I'm just saying.
Jalen
I gotta
Duren
reel-
will
I
fuck
I'm
you
real
up.
I gotta reel you.
It's just funny.
Jalen Duren
Yeah.
is a friend of the show.
He is.
We don't know if anybody was stole. He could have, you know what I mean?
I'm just talking.
Yeah.
We don't know if
He
anybody.
been a
like-
big dude, but Jalen Duren, he kind of talented.
We don't know if
so-
anybody is stolen, right? Sometimes
man.
you've had
part
exes,
ways. Yeah,
right?
yeah.
If your ex got a new guy and he was something he stole, I think you would be like, "Fuck out of here." That was a giveaway. I gave it, you know what I mean? Like, so we don't know the business, and we love us some Angel Reese, so we don't want to get in. We don't get in women's business, but I get what you're saying though. There is something there.
Yeah, but yeah, man.
If you date my ex, I definitely got to add a battery.
Yeah.
Regardless of the situation. So I
He
feel
just,
you.
it's just the impact that we're used to seeing Jalen Duren.
No, for sure. What did
Just
he take?
wasn't
4
there.
shots?
Yeah, and
Take 4 shots. Yeah.
you just want him to be better. And the physical battle should be won by him. He's the biggest dude on the court.
I think the other part is not only did he not have a really good game, Wendell had an amazing game.
Yeah,
Yes.
you did.
And that is a matchup that I think we all at the top of the series would have just like
Duren would
handed,
win it, yeah.
handed it to Duren. Really good game from the Orlando Magic. I think this is one of those games in the last 2 games, the playing game against Charlotte. It shows why a lot of us were frustrated the way we were and talked about them the way we did. Because I had a lot of Magic fans. I commented on like Paolo's post of like, "Hey, P5, I mean, I'll stay over there." I'm like, are you a fucking dumb, stupid idiot? Are you it drives me crazy when people do
They
that.
dumb, stupid.
You
and-
have the media and you have people that go out of their way to try to tear a guy down. All I do is my job. I got a job to do. Whether I like a player or not, I'm gonna speak the truth. That's one thing you can count on when you click here or anywhere else I'm at. I'm gonna give you the truth. Just like when we talk about those Knickerbockers in a minute, y'all gonna hear the truth about them. But telling the truth doesn't make you anti or a fucking hater, you stupid motherfuckers. So stop it with commenting or saying anything to me because I'm not a dick rider like some of y'all. But a game like that, again, shows some of the frustrations because y'all are more than capable of playing with that type of focus, that type of aggression, that type of physicality, and y'all are able to beat teams of that caliber. So when you don't do it, yeah, we're going to come up here and we're going to get to it. But I'm happy for them.
Yep.
I think that was a positive game to build on. This is what I will say. What I loved was the aggression from Paolo early. I think this is 2 games in a row where the first possession or the first play for him, he made a conscious effort of driving that basketball and letting it be known that I am trying to get downhill. I think after that, because I did a video breakdown of this game from Paolo, after that, getting him on one side of the floor, I think really helps him. Establishing him to either be on the left side or be on the right side. I prefer him in those instances versus him at the top of the floor. And it's something that I tweeted during the game, and then I went back and watched it again, obviously, and I was like, yes, what I felt like I was seeing was much better of him having a one dedicated side. You get him the basketball. You let him face up and survey the field. He don't have to worry about a motherfucker coming out of his blind spot, and he can just attack. And a lot of things open up. They had baseline cutting from Anthony Black, Jamal Cain. You had some kickouts, and then he was able to get going. When he made his first shots, you could see the confidence start to build. Turnaround jump shot, then a pick and pop three. And once he made a few, he was rolling. To the other point of that, there are still a lot of possessions that show the lack of creativity in their offense.
100%.
Where I'm like, as much as I love this win, to win the series, if y'all don't add some shit, which is late in the season, it's going to be tough to ask that young man to do that through the course of a 7-game series against the Detroit Pistons. So they're going to have to come with a little bit more than just relying on him to take some of these jump shots, because you had some of his misses look like some of the things that gets him highly criticized.
Yeah.
But then for me, I thought it was a good example of why I have some of the issues with how the criticism is, because I'm looking at plays where he's facing up and literally 4 guys are standing. And now everybody's like, man, I hate that shot he took. Well, dumbass, what is he supposed to do?
Yeah, I think, and you made so many good points in that. It all initially starts with Paolo Banchero. Like, energy-wise, I feel like the team does kind of follow him sometimes, too. Jalen Suggs, they follow Jalen Suggs. But for one, him starting off early, just being able to get to the rim and get some easy looks for himself, I think that's just such a big thing for a guy like Paolo, because it's a way different feeling to the game where those shots aren't going in from, like, layups, and it's, like, tough middies that are just falling. Like, it's just a different feel to the start of the game. But it's been multiple times throughout this year where, do the ups, at least when he's moving the ball around and he's able to find his teammates and find a balance between him scoring and passing the ball, I think that's when the Magic have played their best all year, is when he's kind of found that balance. And again, it starts with Paolo.
You know, he was great.
Shout out to Franz for waking up.
Eventually,
Yeah,
right?
Franz
Yeah, I'm so glad he was
just
able
kind
to
of
play,
corner
too.
sitting,
Yeah.
decoy, setting
10 point
screens.
fourth
And then
quarter.
there was one possession that was like, oh, okay, this game is probably over, where Franz has the ball top of the key, not on the left wing, but leaning kind of left wing. He rejects a screen on the right side, goes left, and there's 2 guys in help, and it's Cade, and I forget the other guy, and neither of them guys slid over, and it led to a wide open Franz Wagner layup, and it may have been his 8th straight point in a row at that point. And it's like, a lot of the stuff that the Orlando Magic did offensively was taking advantage of the Detroit Pistons missing that rotation or doing this. And on the other side, the main talking point for me is about Asar Thompson for the 2nd year in a row, where last year in the postseason, they were just straight up games versus the Knicks where he didn't play in the second half, only played limited amount of minutes. And game 1 of this series, the exact same thing happens. He plays 9 minutes in the second half. They opt to go with Jenkins down the stretch. And like, obviously, I don't like it because Asar Thompson, his numbers were pretty damn impressive defensively when he was on the court. But I can't even fault JB that much from the thought process, because the motherfuckers don't have anybody that can create outside of Cade. So if we can
They
have,
still didn't, though.
but at least Jenkins, the idea of Jenkins could be that, like how Schroeder was,
Yeah.
at least in theory.
I feel that, but Asar Thompson, I don't know. In the playoffs, Asar Thompson got to be on that floor.
No, I 100% agree, but I'm just saying, I think that the thought process makes sense from my opinion, because when you think about the lack of space in between him, you playing Ron
Duran is
Holland
not a
sometime.
perimeter, yeah.
Nobody's respecting Toby.
Yeah.
So
At all.
the spacing for Cade is nothing. If you go back and rewatch a lot of the pick and roll opportunities they had with Jalen Duran,
Suggs just left.
they're straight up just guarding the roll man with 3 to 4 people.
Suggs was knocking that shit out of the bag.
So again, it's the idea of having Jenkins who can hit a spot up shot and also beat somebody off the bounce makes sense, but I don't think it should be at the expense of one of the top 3 defensive players in the
That's
league.
all I'm saying. Especially if you're going to make that decision, it has to benefit. You can't make that decision and Jenkins goes 1 of 7, because then it automatically goes, well, you might as well should have kept that motherfucker in the game. Then.
Yeah.
And I think you're also going to get to the certain point. At this point, you should know, hey, man, they're going to just do that anyway. I don't think it's anybody that's coming off that bench that's going to stop teams from guarding y'all the way that they're going to guard y'all. Because Cade Cunningham is him. He is 39 walking. the matchup is going to be that. I don't like who is coming off the bench where it's like they're going to change much of that. Don't get me wrong. I like Jenkins. I love the story, and he does have certain moments. But I do think at this time of the year, that's prematurely or pretty much going to be the way the teams are going to be. We have to try to slow down Cade Cunningham, and we're going to live with everything else. Tobias
I
Harris
think they did the opposite of that, though. They took away everything else and said, Cade, go drop 30, 39.
That's
to me,
that's how the Magic play it.
To me, that's like, to me, it's the same shit. If you get what I'm saying. Like, it's a difference, but it's also like, you know what I mean? It comes from the fact of us not really respecting anybody else outside of him. Some teams are going to do it to where they don't let him have anything and make them do something. Some teams are going to say, have your, kind of like how Jokic used to be, right? People used to be like, yo, Jokic.
Play one-on-one.
Yeah, if you, like, win the game by yourself.
That's how, for the Magic, like, the way they've been defending all year, they don't
How
really,
would y'all, oh, my fault.
No, they don't really trap at all. Like, they legit just guard straight up, and they took away a lot of those, like, easy dump down passing and everything like that. But that's exactly how they want to play defense. And that's why I think Tobias Harris, I think he had like 17 or whatever, he's probably going to be as important as a lot of these other guys because they just need somebody to create one-on-one.
He was like the only one that was like kind of outside of Cade, like forcing the issue and trying to actually go to the rim and like actually create offense.
Yeah, they switch
I thought
everything.
Duncan Robinson did a good job being a shot maker for them, though, throughout the course of the game. He was making his shots. I think it's about, Duran has to be somewhat of a force.
Yeah.
Like, you can't get 4 shots.
You can't have 8 points from Duran and expect to win.
I think they may have to shorten up some of the rotations too. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I might not play Karis LeVert.
I mean,
He got to score the basketball.
I wouldn't be mad at you.
Yeah, that's literally his job.
He got to score the basketball. Like, I just don't. I don't
Especially
know.
at home. You know, like role players play better at home. He's supposed to come out, and that's supposed to be like his time to shine.
I like the way that Kevin Huerter played in some of his minutes.
Yeah.
I thought he was holding his own defensively. We know he can be a guy that can make him some shots. I love the energy that Beef Stew gave them. That incredible block he had on Paolo at the rim was nice. I don't think this is over in one bit, because again, the Magic are going to have to replicate some of those things. But again, you give them confidence out of the gate. They're rolling. They have been playing basketball. That's a conversation, right? As the number 1 seed, they hadn't played basketball in a long time. Here's a team that was just in 2 play-in games, fresh, ready, rolling. This is going to be interesting, man. This is going to be interesting. But this Detroit Pistons fans, this is why we gave a lot of love and respect, but y'all always felt like it was something behind it. This is why. You know what I mean? It's not, and I still got the Pistons to win the series.
Yeah.
But again, these are some of the things that people brought up. You know, the playoff defense that's going to be played against y'all, where a lot of the attention or focus is only going to be Cade centric.
Yeah.
Can Asar Thompson play through a game? You know what I mean? Like,
And barely cracking 100 points is just concerning for a playoff game.
would y'all continue that strategy of letting Cade have 40?
Yeah, I probably would.
Until it's not working, hell yeah.
I would.
But no matter what happens in the next game, you walk out of the 1-1 series, you're like, we did our part. Now let's go back to Orlando with our fans.
But man, I'm thinking if I'm them,
you won game 2, sure. I mean,
2-0.
Yeah.
You feeling good? You going back to the crib?
We have to double down. This is like a once in a lifetime salvageable season to be able to go 2-0.
Yeah.
One thing I said in my video about the Detroit Pistons is like they're in a rare case of 60-win teams that can't just on a nightly basis out-talent you, right? Usually in a 1-8 matchup, if you are specifically a team that wins 60, you can say, hey, we won 60, y'all are AC. We just going to be better than y'all regardless of if so-and-so is playing well. They don't have that luxury.
Like OKC Suns. Like Devin Booker can have 40 and it's still going to be we have Chet, J-Dub, Shea.
And then we just going to overpower you that way. This Pistons team is not that.
Well, I was listening to...
Well, D-Book also going to have a hard time getting 40 because
it's
defensively.
So I say that to say that every possession from the start, because that's one of the reasons they lost this game from very early on. It was all Orlando Magic. From the very first possession, y'all got to take care of that because Orlando does match up very well against y'all. That's what we're seeing right now.
And the talent. And something that I've seen that just kind of like it makes me think about just a little bit about this series is like going into the season, and it has to go with the talent. The Magic's over-under was like 7 games above the Pistons. So it's like we kind of recognize how good the Pistons should be, talk about their ups and downs, like, But I think it goes down to your point is the talent. The Magic do have the talent, what makes it scary. They have had like a really roller coaster season, but it always comes down to like
as well.
what's
This
right
team was
now.
in the playoffs the last 3 years.
Yeah.
You add Devin Bain to that. Kind of desperation, right? Not had the season, and then you kind of go in there playing with house money. They've heard everything about them.
Yes, they have.
They've heard everything.
So that gives them an extra chip on their shoulder. But Detroit, you got to come out and you just got to punch back first.
Is this
you gotta
tonight
punch
game?
First. No, that's tomorrow. They got 2 days. They got a 2 day break.
I hate that.
I mean, Detroit just had a whole week off.
This is the game this is a series. These games I've been anticipating the most. Even the game one, I was sitting around like, bro, let's get to this Detroit game. Let's get. That was Sunday, right?
Yep.
Somebody just said that in the post game. He's like, man, we had to get some of the rust. We ain't played in like 2 weeks, it felt like.
That was damn, I can't remember.
I remember him saying like maybe it was halftime or something. He said that. I can't remember who.
They
it
need
was.
guys.
Wasn't it Wemby?
It might have been.
They need guys to step up, man.
Yeah.
Karis LeVert, those guys at home, you're right. They do have to be able to
Get that crowd involved, get
Yep.
some energy in the crowd. That's your job as the role players of the team is to get that crowd energized. Javante tried, but he can't do it every night.
Yeah. Do y'all based on one game, would you change your previous prediction about the series? Or
No,
need to
I
see
think
more?
originally I said Pistons in 4, but maybe I said Pistons in 5.
I was about to say you got kind of have
I
to
said
change
5.
it at this point because I was leaning Pistons in 6, and y'all convinced me. I don't know if you remember
I
that.
went
Y'all
Pistons in 6,
convinced
I
me.
think.
No, you
No,
went
I think
5.
you said,
I
did you
did.
say 5? I think you might have gone swept.
Hell yeah, he
swept.
went sweep. He went like 4 sweeps.
Yeah.
Okay, then maybe I went 4 then.
And y'all convinced me. I was thinking Pistons 6, and then I was like, no, Pistons 5.
And I went between Mike and Darrick, which was 0 and 2. So I went 5.
Right.
Yeah, I would change it. I would get because I kept saying if they're delusional enough, they can win too.
Yeah, I think this might go 6 games, 6 or 7 games. They could.
I would still have Pistons winning, but I probably would just give them the 6.
I
But
think,
man, this next game, boy, they got to show me something.
I think
Yeah.
it's
It has to be convincing too.
Yeah.
Really?
Nah, they just need to win.
Right. Damn.
So if they won on a
everywhere can't be pretty.
game winner, you're like, well, they won.
No, that shit goes into the win
we
counter.
know
to win.
as basketball analysts,
Yeah.
we came into the series at OO saying that they match up pretty well.
Yeah.
And it's the playoffs. Just win the games. What would be the difference of them winning by 1 possession or 7?
I guess it would depend how they lost. I mean, how they won. I don't think every win is a good win.
In the playoffs?
Yeah.
Shit, I think when you already lost one, you take the ones you can get.
So you'd rather
Especially if a team-
have a good loss than a bad win? in the
No.
playoffs?
Listen, because especially if that team has already took one from you at home, they like shit. They only won on the late. Like we can go back home. And
But this is what you
I
say.
think
That's
the
like a
momentum is
coping
still on that
mentality,
team.
bro.
Here's what you say if you're the Pistons. Shit, we just won this game. We ain't even play good. So now you go with momentum. We just need to play a little bit better. We might win by 30.
I still think the momentum is on the Magic side.
I think the team that wins the last game has the momentum.
I think you overthinking this, Derek.
Okay.
So how about
Because I think for
who has the momentum in this
this-
recent Denver versus Minnesota game? Minnesota won by a
Minnesota.
little bit.
Timberwolves.
Minnesota did.
That was not a pretty win.
It was not pretty at all.
But I think they found some things there that they liked. Especially with
so
Rudy
you don't
Gobert.
think the team that win a game in this
Actually,
essence wouldn't
I
have-
don't know. Because I don't think Rudy Gobert is guarding Jokic that good again.
It's 2 games. Oh no, let's not do this,
Hey,
Derek.
that was,
let's
what was
not
it?
do this,
What
man.
was this like an hour and a half ago where we just
I
had
just
all
got
the
the
plays?
notification that the social team clipped you glazing Rudy Gobert an hour ago.
But we know notoriously in their matchups, Jokic fucks him up.
Yeah, that is a fact.
Okay.
That's
So
a
like
fact.
I'm just saying that was an anomaly.
But you don't think Minnesota has momentum right now after taking a game on the road?
Even
in
with him
Denver?
notoriously fucking them up, this is a team that they lost to
They
in a
have beaten
series.
them. Yeah.
With that,
So you think
I
now
think
Denver
honestly-
has momentum?
I
Going,
honestly think it's Denver split. I didn't
like
walk
the
away.
series is 1-1.
I didn't walk away from that thinking either team had like significant momentum.
you bro, that's just I'm not saying you're lying. If I am on the road,
Especially with Anthony Edwards.
if I am on the road,
that's also a thing for me.
if I fuck all that, fuck all that. If I am on the road
Yeah.
in a series against a team that has home court advantage, and I take a win, and now I have home court advantage, there is no fucking way, especially if the game I won is game 2, there's no fucking way I don't have momentum. There's no way you could convince me that the Hawks don't have momentum going back to Atlanta.
I think there's different. Those games are different.
But
how is that different than the fake hypothetical?
Yeah.
What is this fake hypothetical?
That Detroit wins the next game against Orlando, you said it by a buzzer beat. I think that was the
Yeah.
example you gave. How would that be any different?
Because like they barely got away from a team that's the 8th seed.
But momentum doesn't care about the seeding.
They're also not the typical AFC. Franz Wagner missed a hell of amount of time. I'm not here to make excuses because I've held the Magic accountable.
Yeah, I literally just said they over like going into it was like 52.
Yeah, they're
games.
not the standard AFC.
Yeah, they're not.
So you think they win a game? First of all, a buzzer beater is the exact way you get momentum, by the way. Everybody feels great after the buzzer beater. But you think they win a game? Let's say it's not a buzzer beater, but we barely got out of there by 2. You think Cade and them gonna be frowning about not being down 0-2?
But they can't walk around with their chest up.
No. That's not what we're saying either, though. We're talking about momentum.
Broke it down for you.
Not the 2K player.
Yeah, we're talking about momentum.
Not Johnny Joyce now.
No.
No, he's not.
Is he banned?
He is banned.
We don't
Currently
let corny
banned.
shit come into the league. That's a different discussion.
I remember y'all
Momentum.
said somebody was banned.
Yeah.
I just won a game.
I hear you.
The Atlanta thing also is, and the Timberwolves is different because those two teams are on the road.
Sure.
Detroit is at home.
Okay.
Detroit is at home. So that does make it a little difference. But I do think if you win, unless you are down, the only way I think a win doesn't give you momentum is if you're down in a series. If so hypothetically I'm up 3-0 and you win, like all right.
Yeah.
But I think when it's like the first 3 games, I think you can get momentum back. There's been a lot of series that go up 2-0 and a team go back home and they win that first game home and it's like, oh shit, they got momentum and then it's 2-2.
Because there's no way, like, both teams are thinking, like, if I'm the Timberwolves, shit, we were down 20. We just had that little comeback.
Yes.
If we could replicate what we did in that stretch, we could whoop them next game.
And you did it in a game where Anthony Edwards ain't had 44.
They look at all that stuff, and that's going to be, like, to me, I want to call it, like, just coping mechanisms. It's like everything we did wrong or everything that kind of went wrong, the potential that it can go right, and it's going to be in our benefit next game. I think a lot of teams are going to go into that.
Who do you, in a series?
I'm trying to find a way to, so Indiana went against OKC in the finals last year. Home court advantage for OKC. They lost game 1 and then won game 2.
I think
So it's
Indiana,
similar in a sense.
Indiana had momentum in that series going into Indiana.
Can you explain why?
They took the way they took game 1
Was how? Do you remember?
Hallie hit a game winner
So is that not?
in OKC.
Bro, Darrick,
road.
you are
And then the game after that, they lost by 20,
Yeah.
and they still have momentum for the series when they lose
So
by
you're
20
going
in game
against the
2.
exact fucking opposite thing you just said. You said the Pistons would have to win convincingly. They did win convincingly. You still gave momentum to the Pacers.
I didn't know that they won by 20. I didn't get to that part yet. I said that before I knew that they won by 20.
So they won by 20,
So, yeah, I guess in that instance, OKC has momentum.
and they still lost game 3,
Yeah.
even with the momentum. Momentum don't say who's going to win the series.
No,
It says
not
who-
at all.
Who has,
I mean, yeah, and the Pacers still went on to force game 7.
So that takes us back to what was y'all starting conversation?
I don't remember.
We was just
I
talking.
think it was-
Just having a conversation.
Was it the momentum between the Nuggets and
You
the
were saying that
Timberwolves?
they have to win
Or maybe it was the
convincingly.
Oh, yeah, I
Step
said
before
the
that.
Pistons would have to win.
And I
Oh.
said they don't.
Yeah.
If the Pistons win by 4 points, that's a good win for them.
Yeah,
It may not be the sexiest, prettiest, but damn it, they ain't down 0-2 going back to Orlando.
I'm almost in favor of sometimes those ugly wins, especially if you're the lower seeded team and you could scrape out a win. Those are the ones you look at like, man, we played like shit. We played bad. We didn't play
I
like
just
how
feel
we
like
should have. We
as
still
that
scraped out.
That 1-8 matchup, sometimes you got to come out and just take the soul out of that team and not give them any
That's
hope.
every matchup there.
How do you take the soul out of somebody?
Like you, what? But like
That's what
you
you said
gotta
they're
make
gonna
sure
do.
they know that you can't fuck with me. Like
Well,
that shit was a
but-
one-off.
But that's what the analysis come in at. What we already established. This is not the typical 8 seed.
I know, but
this
I'm
ain't
just-
a weak ass team. Well, they've been a weak in certain instances, but this ain't.
They not weak right now.
Yeah, they not a standard weak ass team. They match up well. The talent. Where does the talent tip to? Who would you give the talent scale to? I don't want y'all to answer.
Yeah.
Who would you give the talent scale to? Overall talent. Who does it scale?
The Magic.
We're
Isn't
not
that crazy?
They're not the typical 8th seed.
Because I don't think that's the wrong answer.
You
Like,
go
just straight up
Cade,
talent.
Those are the
Durant,
talent. They just don't play well together.
Bain. you're not wrong. So it's like it's not OKC versus Suns type matchup.
Yeah.
I still think the Pistons are favorite. I still think the Pistons have been and are the better team, and collectively. But yeah, I don't think it's like the OKC Suns series. I really went in there hoping that Suns could just keep it close for a half. No, I'm being serious.
Yeah,
You
no,
know,
I feel you,
I really
yeah.
fuck with D Book.
A
I
good
like
half of
Dylan
basketball
Brooks.
would've been-
Yeah,
yeah.
I like Jordan Ott. But I was just like, man, keep this shit close. Please keep this shit close. And I knew the inevitable of this game sliders defensively being turned up for the Thunder. Like, they're going to put this shit on 100. And they're going to make it tough. You know what I mean? But that Pistons game, I was anticipating that game because I knew it was going to be close. I'm not here to say I knew the Magic was going to win. No. But I knew it was going to be an interesting, hard-fought game with two teams that really match up well. The game itself looked like a 4-5 more than a 1-8.
It do.
I wonder if there's any NBA player in the league that would tell you, like, my favorite team to go against is OKC. Because they,
Who the fuck would say that, Mike?
The
I
best
don't know.
team in the league, they would say that's my
What?
favorite team.
I'm just wondering if anybody would
No,
even
I can
say it.
answer that. No. Nobody
I've
wants
heard
to
a
go.
lot of good players be like, man, I love going to the scene because they, competitive, always push me.
Man, fuck
I
that.
I would hate to play
You
that
heard
team,
that?
boy.
You
I would
heard that in a
hate to
post-game
play.
interview with them trying to give credit. Nobody was ever asked, who's your favorite team to go against? The Bulls in the midst of their fucking three-peat. The Shaq and Kobe Lakers in the midst of their three-peat. Nobody was just randomly giving you that answer. But yeah, in a post-game after just playing them, yeah, man, love going against them. They're a really good team. Yeah, the generic shit. But ain't nobody trying to play no damn OKC. All the
I don't
players say that
see
they
it.
get to play them unfairly. They get to foul and hack you.
Yeah.
Steph Curry talking about, boy,
Shay's
you erase any
flopping.
game against OKC. Them games don't count.
That's like the great, like when it's all said and done, that quote might get lost in history. That's like the greatest compliment you can get. Hey, if you have a bad game against OKC, it don't count.
He
The
said
greatest, one of the greatest players of all time said that shit.
He said everybody has a bad game against OKC.
I felt him. That's why I'm like, bro, the timeline is up here trying to have a discussion about Devin Booker. I don't think this is the time. I don't. Because, like, what the fuck are we expecting?
I don't know.
All right, let's get to that. Minnesota going into Denver in game number 2, taking a win in a game where Jokic and Murray down the stretch combined for 1 of 12 in the fourth quarter.
Who got momentum, D. Millie? I got to ask you this now. I'm just curious.
I didn't think I thought it was just even.
Somebody got momentum. I need you to give me an answer.
If anybody has momentum, I guess it's a little bit of Minnesota, but not really. Because I still question Anthony Edwards' knee. Like I know he played through it, but like if he's gonna be grimacing in pain every game and his efficiency is gonna be this far down like this, it's hard for me to imagine that they can fully beat a healthy Nuggets team with their all NBA guard injured.
Yeah.
I
I feel
respect
you.
that. But, counterpoint, Rudy fucking Gobert.
No,
Oh, yeah, let's have this conversation
Rudy
again.
Gobert's amazing.
Say it again?
He's amazing defensively.
He was amazing in
is
that
amazing.
clutch
He is amazing.
moment of the game. He was amazing.
What was the thing
Wait. Is that making it seem like he's not amazing in other places as well?
Y'all was singing a
had his-
different tune on the linear show.
Nah, we did kind of make it known. The first half, he wasn't. By far, he was way more impactful in the second half than he was in the first half.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, in the first half, Timberwolves down
Who's
20.
been the best player for the Minnesota Timberwolves through 2 games? It's been Rudy fucking Gobert. Talk to me. First game,
Now
great
you
defense.
now you doing
First
too
game.
much.
That's
Now
where
you
you go into
yeah,
that.
First game.
You wasn't doing this on the
Great
linear.
defense. I told you to turn it up. Great defense versus Jokic and 17 points. Second
What a
game.
fucking L.
That's not his fault, though. He did his part.
He need to do more if he like that.
That's what he did in the second game. Way more defensively. Jokic could not score on him. Single coverage.
in the fourth.
Single coverage.
In the fourth is
Single
definitely-
coverage.
Yeah.
Him versus the best player in the world.
No, I
Guess
get-
who win that matchup?
I give Rudy his
Rudy
credit.
fucking Gobert.
I give Rudy his credit. I give Rudy his
It's
credit.
about time he won a quarter. You usually don't.
Yeah. Oh.
Now,
Now he's just dick eating, right?
yeah, now y'all,
I'm just saying.
y'all had so
This
for
is
people,
so crazy.
So
2
for the,
hours ago.
for the people who will not see the linear or will
Don't
see
worry,
this,
Jeremy and them just clipped it. It will be going up on
okay,
social.
so yeah, in the linear show, Darrick was high praise of Rudy that we've never seen before, to the fact that he almost forgot the things he said in the past and our previous studio sets. They've had notorious conversations of Rudy taking a lot of responsibility in the shortcomings of some of his teams. Same thing with Mike and KB. This has been documented over our timeline. So Darrick came in here and damn near was saying the exact opposite of things that he said in the past. Like, man, I think Rudy has gotten unfair criticism and yada yada. Legitimately the exact opposite of what he said on tape. And now we're in the YouTube show where we get a little bit more loose. It's a little bit more time to work with. KB was like, hey, we obviously can't repeat everything, but I want to have you say some of those things again on the YouTube show. And now we here, and we ain't really getting the same.
He know that the higher-ups are watching the Peacock show, so he want to be calm, cool, and collected and glazed a little bit.
No.
You remember what happened with the Mavericks? Was that the
Whenever
Mavericks?
his hands start doing shit like this.
Because y'all taking what I'm saying now out of context. What I said on the linear show is that he's taking responsibility for stuff that's not his fault. And what people be criticizing him about is his Luka, Steph Curry, James
You were one of those
Harden,
people?
Him getting cooked in isolation.
You was one of those people? Can you acknowledge that?
I don't remember if I was. Maybe I was. But that's not his responsibility. And those people cook first team all NBA defenders. So, which he is as well. But I'm talking like wings and guards.
Yeah,
at that.
shout
So
out to Rudy, man.
No. So that was a situation you can't expect him to thrive. No big is thriving in those situations.
This is just funny because
But
I
that's
feel
the thing.
like
He does thrive in those
I
situations.
feel like-
yeah, he's a good isolation defender, KB.
No.
We get that.
No.
He's the best.
a great isolation
He
defender.
is.
you can't.
I think you-
don't
I
like
think
you
you
trying to
battling
say
the
that.
wrong stuff,
I don't like
D-Guys.
you trying to say that
What?
because he had already said. You saying it like you knew that, but you didn't know.
They said it on the announcing thing yesterday too.
But you ain't
That
having
he's
a part
the
of your
best
first
big.
speech.
Yeah, no,
31 players defended 200-plus isolations this year. Rudy Gobert ranked number 1, allowing 0.77 points per isolation. Evan Mobley was 3rd. Bam Adebayo was 5th. Given the context, this is from Kevin O'Connor, by the way.
This is just strictly bigs, right?
No. This is just him, even on the switch. 0.77. Oh, we got more stats. This is from Justin Russo. With Rudy Gobert on the floor, Nikola Jokic was 1 of 8 from the field with 4 points. With Rudy Gobert off the floor, he was 7 of 12 with 20 points. Talk to me. Rudy Gobert on the floor, 1 of 8, like I mentioned, from the field, 4 points in 21 minutes with 5 assists and 2 turnovers with 0 offensive rebounds. That's from Nate Duncan.
Now I'll tell you this, Darrick. This is the one thing you can't say.
Yeah.
Do it 3 more times.
You got, listen, I'm just giving the praise for the now, right? I don't know what the hell is going to happen
He
next.
deserves all the praise right now.
I don't know what's happening
He
next.
did
all
the
right?
unthinkable.
I'm thinking that Jokic is about to really go crazy in this next
And that
game.
would be crazy because that man is that damn good.
And I thought in some
Because even with all that, if he don't take his floater until the Christian Brown,
That's because he was scared of Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, sometimes he was settling.
there's
for
a
3.
world where he do all of
went
that
for
and they
7.
lose.
Yeah, he was settling for 3.
He was settling. And I think that
He also drove past him and yammed on him.
he did.
Oh my gosh, that dunk was crazy.
That was
that's some shit I
crazy.
wouldn't expect.
That was like so un-Nikola Jokic.
That was
man.
like, oh, okay. Okay, I am a little scared, but now I got to let you know I ain't scared no more.
Like when they played, when Wemby and Jokic played against each other like a week or 2 before the season ended, I had a tweet that said like, this is showcasing the crazy conditioning of Nikola Jokic. Down the stretch, Jokic was cool. Wembanyama was gas, right? This is one of them games where Jokic looked gas down the stretch and Rudy Gobert didn't. I'm going to give that to 2 things. Rudy Gobert was in foul trouble early, so he didn't play as many minutes as he normally would. But also, Rudy Gobert has always been in just phenomenal shape his entire career. And he talked about that.
Yeah, we know why I would be in shape too if I'm playing one side.
Damn.
No, you wouldn't. You literally play one side right now and you're not in shape. What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm not in the NBA. I'm talking about as a dude that's playing A2. Yes.
Hey, Mike
the
Ruthless,
shit
bro.
that Jokic does
Mike
is about
Ruthless,
3
bro.
times as
Can
much
I-
as
Jokic play one side?
Jokic is a better
bro.
defender than Rudy is a better offensive player.
by far. By far too.
So the effort level's the same.
The amount of usage, the amount of effort that he has to work to
How many
create.
times you watched Anthony Edwards walk to the basket last night? Jaden McDaniels walk to the basket last night.
A lot. Them dudes walk to the basket a lot.
Yeah,
Especially
Valanciunas wasn't
Anthony
getting his ass over.
I'm not looking past the shit I saw yesterday, man. Jokic was horrible defensively last night. So,
Yeah, he
so if
was.
you talk
He
about
was.
playing one side,
He
he's
was.
doing that too.
He was. And-
Rudy
and
was horrible offensively.
He sure wasn't. He did airball one layup, which
Horrible.
we all saw. But he also set hella great screens. Come on, fellas. Screen assists, Always leading the league in screen
Yeah.
assists.
Hey, what
it
I'm
doesn't
not-
matter who his league
I'm
guard is.
not about to go into a
He's
back and
always-
forth
Can we
with you.
stop?
Because now I'm
Hey.
sounding like a Rudy hater.
He's
But
gonna-
you overdoing it with the
When he
love.
started
I was
into the
fine with him
screen
getting his love and
assists.
his credit, but you taking it up a whole another notch.
Hey, in game one, he's had a screen on Aaron Gordon and
y'all
put him
hear
on his
him?
back.
You ever go to the gym and be like, "Yeah, I have 4 boards." When you
No,
going,
fuck that.
We at the YMCA, you count rebounds.
As much as everybody up here has had their glazing moments, who the fuck has ever talked?
Screen assists.
No, imagine me coming up here. Jalen Johnson do be conditioned. And he talked about, get the fuck
It
out of
does
here,
matter.
man.
Conditioning has to matter.
They
It's a
all
close game.
conditioned.
No, they're not because Jokic shot through 3 threes in the last 2 minutes.
Because like you said, he actually was on the floor playing.
But that shows the conditioning, though, right?
Because, what do you mean?
Wait,
It
no,
shows the
no.
conditioning.
If I'm playing for more minutes than the next dude,
No, I'm not. That part is true. But being conditioned is a big part of these games down the stretch.
I agree. But Jokic, I think, is conditioned.
No, 100. He is conditioned. But Rudy Gobert is also very conditioned for a guy that's been in the league for 15 years and not falling off one bit.
But he's conditioned because he's doing less and playing less on the floor.
Yesterday, but he's a guy that's played 35 minutes a game.
he's also
But he
been a
does
guy that
less.
we've seen like not close out games too.
When? Give me an example of Rudy Gobert not closing out a game.
I don't have
Oh,
one
okay.
off the top,
Because he
but we
does
can-
it. That doesn't happen.
We could definitely find a game where he has.
Oh,
not
I'm sorry,
closed out.
a game, sure. But an important game, he's going to close out a game.
You know what he needs to get his condition at? When Luka dropped his ass off, he should have came all the way up. When Terrence man was running around, popping his ass, he
Now
should have
he
been.
doing it. Now he doing it.
I'm just joking, Rudy.
All I'm saying is,
Because Rudy did have a hell of a game and he deserved a lot of praise.
I am going overboard, but this is the reason why, is that I've got so much shit as a Rudy Gobert backer for years about 2 games of playoff career.
Yeah.
That
Really,
what-
I'm backing you.
I'm not saying you. I'm
two
just saying in
games,
general.
though. It's really 2 games, which is crazy.
But let me. It really is just 2 games. But how often do I get an opportunity to really pop my shit about Gobert?
Yeah.
This might be the only time. This is the only time this year I've been able to do it.
Yeah, Jokic
and this
could
might be
average
the only
40
time whole playoffs I'll be able to do it.
Jokic could
So I'm
average
gonna do
40
it.
the rest of the series.
He could. He
the other
definitely
year
could.
was when he made that mid-range jumper.
Yeah, in the series they won. Yeah, so yeah, I am going above and beyond, but that's just because I've been a Rudy guy and I finally can pop the collar just a tad bit. So shout out to Rudy. Who the hell know? Like I said, who the hell knows what
You
happens?
know they
next?
call him Big Roo.
They do call him Big Rudy.
Hey, hopefully you do it 3 more times, you'll be able to really pop your shit.
If he do it best
Nah, I
three
kind of
more
want to see
times, that
Denver
would be
win the
crazy.
series. Though.
Yeah, for
I want to
sure.
see Denver
For
versus
sure.
San Antonio.
For sure.
Yeah, I
in
do
the
too.
second
Especially
round.
with that last game of the year that they played, when when Jokic hit the turnaround. If we
A
get
lot
some
of
more of
credit
those moments.
to Dante DiVincenzo,
Yes.
also
Oh, yeah.
who played great.
Nas Reed.
Nas Reed was great. I thought that Julius Randle's effort level compared to game 1 and game 2
Yes,
was night and day. Goes a
Game
long way
one,
to
he
that
was
one.
settling so fucking
Yes,
much,
yes,
bro.
You know
yes,
why?
yes.
Because he made some early. That's
Yeah.
always like
and I'm just like, bro, you got Jokic on the island. Why are you shooting a step back 3? That's like he like hell yeah.
I love Jaden McDaniels. Right. I love Jaden McDaniels being disrespectful. Nobody in their whole star lineup can guard, so just go at them and we'll be okay.
And it's actually funny because Aaron Gordon,
He did
mentioned
say
him
Aaron
too. Because
He
Aaron
made
Gordon,
sure he put his ass in there. He ain't,
You said Aaron Gordon did what?
He ain't
Aaron
scared.
Gordon actually could defend.
Oh, I thought you said he mentioned him in the post game.
Oh,
He did.
no, Jaden McDaniels did.
He named everybody
Oh,
in
I
that
got you, I
lineup.
got you, I
basically.
got you. Yeah, man, what a fucking great game. And I was scared that after game number 1, because of Ant's knee,
Yeah.
that the series might not be as good as we wanted
Especially
to
with
be.
their first opening.
Yes,
Yeah.
19-point lead
19
from Denver
points,
at one
yeah.
point. So yeah, keep it going, man. This might be one of the few series that could go the distance in this first round.
Yes.
I hope so.
I hope so.
I think we got another one. Atlanta, New York. I think
Look
this
at
could
that
go the
segue
distance
from
too. I know
the
P said
guy.
he got
You could go. You can see it going.
got
where?
100, going 6 or 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
I could see that.
I can see it going 6 or 7 for sure. I think my original was New York at 6.
I would say probably New York at 5.
I was saying 5. I ain't know anybody was anticipating 7.
I wouldn't have. thought
Nobody
7
said
before,
7 when we
no.
first gave our predictions. So now we.
I think I said 6 or 5, but
Are you sure you
I
didn't
could
go 4? Because I think you were 4.
no, I didn't go 4. I said this could be the most exciting series of the whole playoffs.
You was about to say something. P got 100. What?
You got 100 bars. You said you was about to,
Oh,
because I know you kept
I
saying
do,
how
Derrick.
soft this team
I
is.
do, Derrick. This team is soft as fuck. In a lot of
Soft
different
as
ways.
baby shit.
That's the term I do like to use. Soft as baby shit. Where do I start? The thing for me is this. The Knicks can bring in as much talent as they want.
But when it comes to playoff basketball, and I hate to just sound so cliche, but there is a want, there is a sense of pride and a sense of urgency. And to me, it's not that the Knicks lost, because again, I never predicted them to sweep Atlanta. I highly respect the Atlanta Hawks. Y'all know Jalen Johnson is my dog, and I love the second half of the season that they had. I like Dyson Daniels, what he can do defensively. We all love Nikhil. Double Low is making fucking 3-4 threes a night now against the Knicks. They have what it takes. CJ McCollum, who don't like, I never met a person that just didn't like CJ McCollum also. So you got all of that. They're respectable. So losing the game to them is not like some crazy, like embarrassing thing. It's how you lost. And what I love about what we are able to do the last couple years, we had to watch playoff games together. So a lot of the memories I have, hey, y'all also have. So y'all remember when we played against the 76ers a couple years ago and Tyrese Maxey had that game and it felt like we gave them a game in Madison Square Garden. Y'all remember just last year, we was in here together, I believe, when Tyrese Halliburton had the shot go up and down, Aaron Nesmith. That was a game that the Knicks felt like they gave. When a team beats you, it's a whole different story. But when you constantly find ways in Madison Square Garden to give up games to opponents that they should not win, that is not a game that the Hawks should win. That is not a game where their best player played out of his mind. That is not a game where they made a crazy unconscious amount of threes. That was not a game that they should have fucking won when we were at home. So this is now a consecutive thing where the Knicks don't know how to in a game in an environment that should be one of the toughest places to play. It should be one of the toughest places to fucking play. And I said it on Twitter in game one. I can't grasp how often these motherfuckers don't know what they doing. It is the first game of the NBA playoffs, and me and you don't know if we are switching or staying home. How?
And then someone just gets an open layup.
How? In the first quarter of game one, things happen. A guy starts to get hot. We switch adjustments and things like that. In the fourth quarter, shit happens. But watch the Knicks. The next time you watch them, keep track of how many times the motherfucker like, you want to go be there? Josh Hart, you want to go stay there? My bad. And it's no motherfucker that's like this either. I love all of y'all to death. But if we were on a team in a basketball court, I would be the guy that would do this sometime. Get your ass on him and do not let him fucking score. You don't see that on the Knicks. You don't. You see everybody got a fucking soft-ass reaction. Cat throws a fucking leak-out pass for the second game in a row that goes all into the stands. Brunson don't even want to look at him. He just told... No, don't tell us, motherfucker. Why the fuck are you throwing a ball out there? You just did that in game one, motherfucker. Fuck is you doing that for? I'm Carl Towns, Jalen Brunson playing a fucking one-on-one game against CJ McCollum, and I got fucking Jonathan Kuminga on me and Dyson Daniels, and this motherfucker doing all this shit. Hey, Brunson, come here. I'm gonna fuck with your dad on the sideline. Give me the motherfucking ball. You don't see that once.
Real shit though.
OG Anunoby, Mikhail. If y'all motherfuckers, I'm Brunson. I'm doing all this scoring because y'all scary asses act like y'all can't do shit. You fading away when you got a fucking open layup. Cool. Don't let this switch happen. They trying to attack me. We paying y'all motherfuckers $40 million. OG Anunoby, you better not let this switch fucking happen. I need to see that.
They definitely do just give up the switch every time.
I took the pay cut so you can come here to the team. Dude,
No, real shit, bro. All that you just said, bro. Just to sum it up, y'all literally got y'all chain snatched in that game. Y'all had the game. I
They
keep
were
talking
14
about
in the fourth.
You know what Christian texts me?
What?
Oh, that's the wrong person to hear from your team. Lucas ain't gonna lie.
Sorry, P. Right? And I looked at the text like, what is he saying sorry for? Because I was mad. The next text say, y'all lost to a salary dump. I said, damn, you right.
Wow. Yeah.
These motherfuckers, he was just like, hey, throw CJ money in there.
Yeah, no, that's real, bro.
And that motherfucker just,
Hey, CJ,
crazy. So
Crazy.
real.
CJ was so turned up in that game, and it did happen after that other moment where they had got into it, and then CJ was talking to the crowd, he's talking to everybody. CJ,
But
I just want to see that performance again, bro. That shit
He
was
actually,
amazing.
yeah. But he left the game so open when he missed both of those free throws.
He did. He luckily they just couldn't really get.
Mike Brown is also soft because you have to, as a coach, be okay with a motherfucker not playing the playoffs. I get it. We got a talented roster. There's a lot of guys that might be deserving from it. We here to win games. This ain't no time to be experimenting. You gave them a chance in the first half to then double down on it was disgusting. You cannot afford to have lineups that don't have Brunson and Cat. The proof is in the pudding. I don't know what else we got to show you. To me, that's a sign of softness because you ain't want to have to go in and tell Jose Alvarado or Deuce McBride or all of these. You ain't want to have to look them and be like, yeah, you ain't playing today. No, fuck that. We here to win games.
One of my biggest criticisms on small ball before the playoffs started is that the motherfucker Mike Brown has been experimenting with lineups all season long.
Yeah.
And I felt like going into this, he still ain't found all of the real rotations he wanted to run. And this is another case of that. There should never be a time when Jalen Brunson and Carter, neither of those guys are on the court today.
I don't even
Because
think
there's
other
no
teams do
creation at that
type of
point.
stuff.
And
Any
at that
team-
point, if I'm the Hawks, I'm happy as hell.
Any
There's no one I should fear.
Any team with 2 stars is just staggering them.
Yeah.
It's just how like there's not going to time to be watching the Cavs game and one of them is not on the floor, where it's one of the top guys. Even to their bigs, you gonna watch this. Evan Mobley's on the floor if Jared Allen is not.
Yes.
Here's
You know what I'm
the
saying?
big
Like-
test, though. Game 3 coming up. If there's a single second where that happened again, damn, Tom Thibodeau, we miss you.
You'll get
Tom
another.
Thibodeau go play his dudes 40
You'll be
minutes
getting.
straight.
You'll be getting another rant.
Ain't no such thing as a stagger for him because they all playing every minute of the game. It's all out there.
Jalen Brunson is incredible. He's phenomenal. But one thing that cannot get lost is that as good as Jalen Brunson is, especially as a scorer, Jalen Brunson is a point guard who was taught the game by an incredible, steady backup point guard in Rick Brunson, who had a long career in the NBA. Jalen Brunson knows basketball. He knows how to play the position. And as prolific of a scorer as he is, he needs to showcase that. 1 assist in the second half is alarming.
Yeah.
And it's not all about stats. I'm not saying he has to have a number of assists. I'm just going off of the way Atlanta plays him. They play him in a way to where 1 assist is just not. It's not it.
It's like a fake zone in a way. Like they got one guy guarding him. There's another guy usually hedging.
Playing
in
up the line,
Yeah.
gap.
And then there's another guy guarding 2 that's on the wing and in the corner. And then, so yeah, he should be able to manipulate that and be able to break it down.
When I went back, because as soon as his game was up, and NBA.com, y'all got to be better. Get these fucking clips up faster. I'm steady refreshing. Then I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
you
they
know what?
soft too over there.
The game did just end. Give it a time. So now I'm in the third quarter of the Nuggets game, and I'm like, all right, this shit should be up. And I'm trying to rewatch possessions and shit, and it's like, oh, video not available, and then Synergy is tweaking out because I know everybody's trying to run
Video
the
not
Synergy.
available for one clip, but the next clip got it though.
No, none of the clips did because
Oh,
I would
none of them?
have took that. I would if like you ain't have certain clips.
Some
Cool.
of them, yeah. Sometimes they just don't have certain clips.
Exactly. That shit pissed me off. But none of the clips was available. So I haven't even gotten a chance to really dive in because I also had to lock in on the Nuggets game. So I'm like, let me try to just find specific parts of the game because I didn't want to have to rewatch the whole game at fucking 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night. But Jalen Brunson, when I do go back, because sometimes in the game I will rewind the play, there are just certain plays you could just make. I don't know if it's going to lead to an assist. But I think it just shows the Hawks that you're willing and able to make the extra pass. And when we get that ball rolling, we had some possessions in this game early where everybody touched the rock and it ended up in a McHale open 3. That is when the Knicks are firing.
That's what. That's how y'all started off the season. People are talking about how like Jalen Brunson's average is just a little bit down, but it's like, but you got everybody else scoring.
He's
like
moving
everybody
off
was.
the ball. He's doing this. He's
Yeah.
doing that. Yeah.
And I mean, it's always a good chance that teams kind of revert back to like their best player when it comes to the playoffs, but it's hard to when that's had y'all at y'all best.
Sometimes I'm not even saying you got to get off the ball to not shoot. Sometimes you just reset, reorganize. You know what I mean? You might get it in a more advantageous
Yeah.
situation. And it ain't many times I'm gonna come up here and criticize Cap. You know what I'm saying? Because the team wouldn't be in a position without him. But again, I know who he is. I know who his dad is. I know how he was taught the game, and I've seen him play since Stevenson to Villanova. Now he knows how to play the point guard position. He just happens to also be a prolific scorer. But yeah, I'm tired of seeing Carthney Towns have Kuminga and Dyson Daniels on him, and he's catching the ball by the logo. Not saying you got to get it at the block every time, but my fucking goodness. My goodness.
Yeah.
You know, Atlanta had a good game plan coming in. You know, they won the minutes in game number 1 where Cat was being guarded by a wing, and they bought into that a lot in game number 2, which I think is pretty important. Quinn Snyder adjusting things. You know, Mo Gay goes down with an injury, and then Tony Bradley off the streets. They go 12 minutes and look okay in those 12 minutes. And they were able to win this game without, you know, their best player, Jalen Johnson, being super impactful offensively, and the same thing when Alexander Walker. That's like, those are wins.
But once Jalen Johnson and those guys sniffed out that they was being soft, those misses turned it to just driving. I mean, CJ just taking and just drive it. Kuminga just taking down the flow, drive. Then Jalen Johnson like, oh shit, that's the type of time we on? Let me get this motherfucker. I'm just driving. I'm
He had to play late when he went through cat chest.
yes, I was like, oh shit, here we go. He done figured out that he could just go. Oh shit.
Jalen was talking a lot of shit, too.
You said who?
Jalen.
Oh.
Jalen Johnson. It's so many Jalen's. My fault. Jalen Johnson was talking a lot of shit. Even on the Miss Mikal Bridges game winner. Like, he got in his face a little bit and said something. And then he had the end one early, like a couple possessions before that. He was talking this little shit. I'm like, okay, Jalen.
Shout out to the kill on that last play out in isolation against
Jalen Brunson?
Yeah,
that was a clean
He reached in there at that last second.
Yes.
He got that steal, and that led to the Jalen Johnson
And they got the
dunk.
three a couple possessions before
the
that.
corner
That was
three.
really important. So, great game for Atlanta.
How did you feel about the timeout, Darrick?
Well, it seems like there was a miscommunication between the TV and what was actually real. In real life, they didn't have a timeout.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I read last night, too. But yeah,
So TV, get y'all soft ass.
They did
together,
that.
too. I'm just
They
joking.
did that a few games ago too, where there was, I think it was a Heat game where they were saying that they didn't have a time. The TV was saying they had a timeout, but they didn't.
Okay.
So like, yeah, sometimes I guess the TV got it all fucked.
and Iron Eagle was talking about it pretty heavily. They for sure going to take a timeout here.
Yeah.
And that's what made me think also. And again, in the little broadcast of the little dots or the little line, they didn't call it, but no, they didn't have one. And they found Mikal Bridges to take his signature mid-range jump shot.
Yeah.
13,
'Cause somebody had
15 foot.
I think you had tweeted about it, and someone put the screenshot of that. The Knicks took 2 timeouts in under 2 minutes, so they didn't have any timeouts.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, they didn't have anything. There was a split second when Josh Hart had that ball where he looked left, where he could have looked right, and right was Jalen Brunson. So maybe the outcome is a little different if it's in JB's hands, but
I promise you, when he got that ball,
I see him
when
get
I
that
see him
ball.
throw that ball, and that motherfucker didn't go in the direction of Brunson. I said,
But you know, Mikal
I
hit
believe,
some big shots last year.
I believe, but I ain't gonna lie. In my belief, there was also a sigh of like, fuck.
I don't.
And if Mikal would have hit it, I would have honestly told y'all the truth as well. I would have came up here and said the same thing. Man, great shot, but I ain't gonna lie. I did have a.
It's so funny because that's such a bad shot in the moment, but I mean, it is kind of like Mikal's shot that he takes on the regular.
I mean, when you 3 of 10 at that point on that shot, I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, he know that shot better than the layup.
He
believe it or
definitely
not.
knows.
Jalen Brunson
not.
he just so fucking built for that right there. That like
4.5 left on the clock.
I could just see the fucking garden erupting.
Having a timeout there would have been good, but they didn't.
Yeah.
Lakers. They took game 1 against the Houston Rockets last hour or so before tip-off. We found out that Kevin Durant was not going to be suiting up.
I gave my all in that Knicks segment.
Which I heard. No, you just went. You went.
It's your
ham.
turn. It's your team now.
My team won.
I know.
We did our thing.
Oh, low-key, I turned up for the Gobert. He just turned up. Y'all got to find some reason to turn
Yeah,
up today.
I'm turning up for Luke Kennard,
I think
man.
Jalen Duren.
Yes, you did. Hey, Mike, it's on you, bro.
I'm turning up for Luke Kennard.
Okay.
Because let me
we
tell
need
you,
a
around that
negative turn
deadline, around that deadline, there was a lot of expectations for the Lakers to make a lot of moves. And Rob Pelinka came up there and said, we did what we can. We didn't want to sacrifice too much of our future. And we was on his ass for just picking up Luke Kennard, which is a great pickup. But did I think that he was going to be able to help us win a playoff game? Absolutely not. Did I think he was going to be better than Gabe Vincent? Yeah.
It's
I think
hard
Atlanta,
not to.
I think Atlanta actually likes Gabe Vincent and what he's doing with Atlanta. Sure. But Luke Kennard has been such a massive pickup that like that game, the game 1 against the Rockets showed everything. Not only the shooting, but it's all the basketball plays that he can make. And you have to love that alongside of LeBron James. And once he gets back, Luka and the rest of the stars, it's a perfect fit. It feels like.
Yeah. This Rockets team looked like a team that had no game plan on how to play without Kevin Durant.
But you know what though, D Mills? I was listening to Ime talk for the post game, and he said that it was a surprise to the public and to the people watching that like Kevin Durant didn't play, but a couple of days beforehand they kind of knew, so they prepared.
Yeah, this is
They
an
prepared
injury
for him.
that happened a week ago.
Yeah, they
said that
bumped
Wednesday, right?
knees,
Yeah.
diving for a loose ball.
They didn't
at
play till
practice.
Saturday. When did the Lakers play?
We played Sunday night.
So yeah, that happened Wednesday. So yeah, I believe him. I believe him because he said it wasn't about soreness;
Pain.
it was about the range of motion. So that made me feel like he won't play in game 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he's struggling with range of motion 2 days ago.
Y'all play tonight or tomorrow?
We played tonight.
Okay, because
I don't
them
know.
gaps, I ain't really rocking with the gaps.
Yeah, we played tonight.
I'm not a fan of bringing him back in this environment if he's can't move his knee properly.
Yeah.
Because you know
Especially as a scorer.
the Lakers is going to just double him, and he's going to he's going to have to exert a lot of like
Energy.
especially on the
Yeah.
knee, trying to do all
And
these
you
moves.
can't just have him out there as a decoy.
Yeah, it's not going to work.
I think it could work.
You think so?
Just have him just standing in the corner as a
I'm
decoy?
excited for Luke Kennard because I think that game could be something to build on and not just a one-off. I really am looking forward to him not having 27 again, but being
maybe 30.
Yeah.
Might have 30.
being a focal part.
Because I know that his knee ain't all 100. If I'm Bron, let's come to this mid post, Katie. Let's get it. Like you, my boy.
Come to my
but
office.
We finna go to this mid post. We
we
finna
finna
really test that knee out.
But
yeah.
on the counter to that, the opportunity of going down 0-2 sounds kind of dangerous. You know?
And then he comes into the fire with the back against the wall in a game 3.
Because if it doesn't feel great 2 days from 2 days ago, you think it's going to feel great 2 days from now?
Probably not.
Probably not.
He's going to have to
If
play.
he's going to play, he's going to have to play eventually.
Yeah.
You know? And
Which
based
is-
on what they just did in game 1, them motherfuckers might need him. Even if they're still favored tonight, as we talked about on the linear show. Because even when Kevin Durant was like told that he wasn't going to play, I was like, the Rockets still are a better team even with that. Because y'all got no Luka, no Reese, top 2 scorers. The Rockets are a better team because I think the identity still stays a point. And we talked about, they still grabbed hella offensive rebounds. They still do have one of the best players in the series in Alperen Sengun. They should still be able to take care of
I ain't gonna
Bron
lie,
and his
this-
son.
This moment just gave me a little bit of chills because it reminded me of what happened with the Raptors. It's like, yeah, Kevin Durant, you got to come back because we kind of need you. And it's just, I wonder,
Good call.
and not even just me, but I wonder if he in the back of his mind thinks that.
A good call.
That could be a that could be PTSD where it's like, I'm not risking that. For a guy that might only have 4 or 5 years left, I want to waste 1 year on the
Hey, if
bench.
he gave us 4 or 5 more years, shout out Kevin fucking Durant.
Hey, I believe he can. He's that
I think he could,
talented.
too. But no, great win for the Lakers. Bron,
Shout
just
out
a
to Aiden.
maestro, man. Straight up pick and roll maestro.
Aiden.
Aiden was great.
Shout out to Big Aiden.
Just was
Team
great
effort.
on
He
both
gonna have
sides
the
of the floor.
27 next game.
Maybe that's the thing.
He
Yeah.
gonna have
Bron
27.
knows how to lead a team, man.
He looked like
Still
a
know how to lead a
veteran,
team.
old quarterback like Tom Brady, just making it work.
Yeah.
Just
Who
making
said
it work.
he's in his Magic Johnson era? Did y'all see that tweet?
I did not.
Which is so crazy for somebody who's 41 years old.
To be, because
Yeah.
Magic Johnson is widely considered a top 10 player ever. And now I'm 41. I'm starting to look like Magic Johnson.
I mean, that was always
Derek Fisher said it. We can say that this is his Magic Johnson era right now. And you can win championships with this guy leading the charge. Obviously not talking about the production necessarily, but the play style and the passing and the impact that way. Huge win for the Lakers, man.
Imagine if y'all had y'all full team.
Yeah. I mean, Luka, I think he's
Luke
he
Kennard doesn't
he
have
back in LA.
27, but
I don't
Maybe he
think,
just gives you 15 off the bench.
yeah.
yeah, Austin Reeves, I don't think he has no timetable. At least his stuff was like a few weeks.
You know, his was like 6 weeks or something.
Yeah, Luka still up in the air. So
He's there. He's sitting on the bench and stuff, so that's good. He's
He
not
was at y'all.
overseas
He
no
was at
more.
practice. Yeah, I saw the video of him at practice. He wasn't running or nothing. They was just shooting around, but he was at practice.
Yeah, man. Who do y'all think wins tonight? I think we can. Oh, that was linear. Who do y'all think wins tonight?
I got the Houston Rockets.
I was split. I feel
I
like
had
it's a
said
split
like,
coming.
I got Lakers.
I'm gonna say with the Lakers.
I hope the Lakers win for the theatrics, but the way Houston was able to win so many categories in that game, I think Sengun has a better game. Missed a lot of bunnies. I think he makes some of those tonight. And I think Houston just does a better job containing some of the stuff.
Yeah, we definitely would have to play better than we did in game 1 to continue to win. A lot of areas they just kind of left. I'm talking about the Rockets. They just kind of left bare. Maybe we do have a time where it really depends on Kevin Durant. I think Kevin Durant is such a big game changer because offensively, without him, the Rockets don't feel like they really stand a chance. I mean, they could do all the little things and that could get them a game or so, but I just trust the looks that the Lakers could get.
Yeah, man. Is that every series?
That is.
Because in the intro we talked about Cavs versus Raptors, and you dropped the mic. So I think that's all the series, man. How would y'all grade how the playoffs are going so far as a viewing experience?
It's been like an 8.8 for me.
Yeah, I feel like the only ones that aren't really that cool or
You kinda
fun
expected it.
is the OKC one, OKC Suns, and yeah, the top ones.
What's y'all rating the Spurs putting the different colored shirts out there for the crowd?
That
I
was
like
dope.
that.
That shit was a 10 out of 10.
That was amazing.
Yeah. That
It
was
just showed
super
the whole
dope.
city being locked in. I love that.
How do y'all feel about Scott Foster telling the mic operator to do your job?
I didn't like that at all.
Yeah, that was
Do your damn job.
That's
that
all
was
like
crazy.
Fuck wrong with you? Watch who you talking to.
How do y'all feel about Zachary Richase in that game one?
Minutes were not that impactful, but
He ain't worse than
Yeah.
Anthony Bennett.
Oh, I know that's the conversation that's happening. I would trade for Zachary Richase. You know what I mean?
The Bulls.
Yeah.
yeah, like you'll take a chance on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
They can have Trey Jones back. But maybe they don't.
Because I be
CJ
seeing it
McCollum's
like,
so
man,
good.
he's on verge of being worse than Anthony Bennett. I don't know
He's
if y'all
not-
Bro,
remember.
Anthony Bennett
bro.
was fucking awful.
Yeah, I don't know if
he's
y'all
not
remember.
bad.
Didn't
He's not
Underdog
awful.
also somebody
Paolo one night is LeBron, and the next he's Anthony,
Anthony
Bennett.
Bennett?
Like, just dumbass shit. And
I want people to go watch Anthony
I had
Bennett.
people in my
film, man.
comments like, man, are they lying though? Yeah, stupid motherfucker. Yeah, they
Anthony
lying.
Bennett shot 29% from the field in the season.
Anthony Bennett also didn't he not make it to the second contract?
No, he got traded from Cleveland
Yeah.
after his rookie
He didn't
season.
make it to his second.
He was
Paolo's on a
number
max
one pick.
contract.
Yeah. That's why I do feel for Zachary Richase, because the reason he didn't expect to be the number one. Well, maybe he did, but it's like he has the pressure of a number one pick, but he's not really a number one pick.
Yeah, Alex Starr was the number one pick. He just said he didn't want to play for Atlanta. So
Yeah, again, maybe this is revisionist history, but I don't remember watching Anthony Bennett saying, there's some redeeming qualities here. I still see redeeming qualities in Zachary Richase.
You know what? I take that back too, because even if he wasn't the number one pick, say Atlanta got him at 3, do you still think the conversation would still be the same?
no,
I think he'd be a little bit disappointing, but
when you got the number one overall,
they
pick
keep
tag,
putting that
Who else is
tag
in
on
that?
him.
Is Sarr,
Castle.
Castle's 4?
Yep.
So who's
Reed
3?
Shepard.
Reed Shepard's 3. Reed Shepard is 3. But that is a turning point in the franchise, right?
Yeah.
And they may have another turning point with this Pelicans pick. But yeah, Alex Sarr didn't want to go there.
yeah.
And I keep hearing, I heard Bill Simmons say this, they should have just taken Castle. There was no mocks for Castle to go 1. You know what I mean?
No, he just had a lot of fans and lovers.
Yeah, but nobody really looked at him as the number one
one pick,
prospect,
yeah.
you know?
And I also could see the idea of Atlanta. They had a point guard already. They already had their guard.
And
Stephon-
Steph Castle was very adamant about, I want to play point guard at the next level.
Yeah,
And the
so-
Spurs just said,
Yeah,
no
so
thanks.
I can understand why Atlanta was like, we got Trey Young.
You mean
we
the
don't need a
Hawks?
point guard.
You said the Spurs said no?
No, the Spurs said no to Stephon
they
Castle playing
drafted
point
him.
guard. They just drafted him and said, you're not going to be our point
Oh.
guard, but
But he do be
I was
playing
gonna say
point
He
guard.
does. He's
still-
off-guardy.
because they had Chris Paul there and he started molding he started helping Stephon Castle.
So you're saying Chris Paul should get credit for this one too?
I don't take anything away from
Don't
Chris
give me an
Paul.
episode where I can glaze Chris
I
Paul
don't
and
take
Rudy
anything away
Gobert in the
from Chris.
same
Chris
one.
Paul, if I had it, if I would have painted it perfectly, I think Chris Paul would have probably ended it with the Spurs versus with the Clippers.
Yep, he'd be on there right now doing the same things that Kyle Lowry do for the Sixers.
According to according to Chris Webber, CJ learned what he doing from Damian Lillard.
That wasn't Chris Webber.
Wasn't that Chris?
Chris Webber?
Who was on the call?
I don't remember, but I know it wasn't Chris Webber.
I thought it was Chris Webber's voice I was hearing. say
Jamal Crawford?
That was Jamal?
Yes.
I thought I heard Chris Webber say that.
That was Jamal Crawford on the
You got
hanging on.
Jamal. Yeah.
I couldn't tell
who
whose
was he
voice I
with?
was hearing.
But it was Jamal Crawford, 100%. Because I remember it was something where
Somebody
somebody
hit a
checked in.
side step 3, and he was like,
He was with
learned-
Iron Eagle.
He was with Iron Eagle. Well, yeah, I remember, somebody checked to the game and got a standing ovation. And Iron Eagle was like, Jamal, I thought that was the ovation they were going to give you for being back here. He was like, no,
Oh,
I didn't.
yeah.
I wasn't that good when I was here.
He wasn't. He wasn't that
Damn.
good. That's my least. No, I
Shout out to our
said
boy, man. Damn.
that is my least favorite version of Jamal Crawford with the Blazers.
No, he was with the fucking Knicks. They did the game.
What do you think? Are you listening to that?
I thought he was some.
Yeah, that was the
But I'm talking
I'm about
the
to say
Blazers.
you smoking. Jamal Crawford with the Knicks.
I'm on a whole different page. I'm not on the same page right now.
Yeah, I see.
Let me get on the same page.
I see.
I mean, that Blazers year.
I got a question.
What's his worst year? If,
Because they put him at
It was a
fucking point
fast year.
guard.
He ain't last there long.
They
was
put him
one
at point
season.
guard.
it's the only year of his career where he was a point guard other than Chicago, which don't, you know.
You said what was the worst year? It's probably the Suns.
I mean, I didn't count the year he
The
was
old
40.
ass. Yeah. The Brooklyn Nets. He ain't want to do shit besides that
one
50
game.
game.
Wait, a 10 game? Oh yeah, the 10-day contract.
Was that on the that was on the 10 day?
I think so.
Yeah.
Was that Kobe year?
Yeah.
He played one game so far. I mean, but this the difference. I don't believe Basketball Reference no more. How about that?
Jamal Crawford, the one dude that I still believe can check in the game right now and give a team 15.
For sure. Have you
Oh,
seen
15
on
to
that
dub.
broadcast, he was saying that like in the men's league, they be looking at me disappointed because I don't really play like that well no more.
Maybe
Y'all-
maybe
y'all
all the
seen the
media
song?
stuff got him slowing
did
down
see
a
a
little
song.
bit.
They saying J.J. Crawford that. Scout I know stamped him.
Hey, anybody with the last name Crawford been a bucket getter, so believe it.
Let me ask y'all a question on some unplugged shit.
Wait. Before we do Unplugged,
Yes.
let's say thank you to our sponsors over at DraftKings. You know all about DraftKings Pick6 by now, where you can pick more or less the different player stats for the upcoming games. For the entirety of the playoffs, we're looking for some players, putting them in our pick set, looking at points, rebounds, assists. Mike at one point put all of them together and got a PRA a couple weeks ago, and we're putting them in our pick set, deciding more or less, and sit back, relaxing, and seeing if we made the right decision. I won the regular season battle as far as best record
We
for
in
the
the postseason
25
now.
weeks,
We
but
in
we
the
are in the
postseason now.
postseason. So let's take a look at what that leaderboard looks like. Me and Darrick 0-2 on the week. Pierre and Mike 1-1, and these are the play-in matchups.
I don't think there's any reason to bring up the regular. We in the postseason now, so we just focus on the postseason.
Spoken like the last in the standings type of guy.
Yeah, it's the regular season. We ain't worried about that.
Okay.
Yeah, I shouldn't have taken Khan 2 games in a row.
He conned you out of your points.
Oh, look at you. You're smart.
All right, so we do got a 3-game little slate today, so we decided to put together a pick set as always. I'll start off Peyton Pritchard, more on points, or 13.5 versus the 76ers. Like we saw in game number 1, blowout potential, and I think Peyton Pritchard is good to go for a little heat check here there. Maybe get to the basket, put his shoulder to somebody. Y'all know he's one of the best finishers in the league, low key. Next, we got Mike. Darrick, you're going with his teammate, Jason Tatum, 23.5 points more.
Yeah, last game he kind of smoked us in the first half with 21, so I think this is going to be another night where Tatum come out there and take advantage. And he's going to continue to show us flashes that he's still JT.
Pierre,
Yes, sir.
Reed Shepard, 12.5 points more.
Yeah, Reed Shepard had a lot of offensive responsibility there against the Lakers with no Kevin Durant. I would anticipate no Kevin Durant again, and even if he was, it would probably be to be somewhat of a decoy and to take some attention off, but I still think that would be a heavy burden for Reed Shepard, so I think he'll be able to crush this.
Lastly, Mike, Paul George, 17.5 points more.
I ain't taking Paul George tonight. I'm taking playoff P tonight.
Oh, okay.
Playoff P for that. He finna erupt tonight. The Sixers need all that offense, and I'm expecting a really good game, so I like this one.
All right, please play responsibly when we come back. It seems like we got some Unplugged. Stay tuned. For those who haven't checked out DraftKings Pick6 yet, there's an exclusive offer waiting for you. Right now, new DraftKings customers can play $5 and get $50 in Pick6 bonus picks. All you have to do is download the Pick6 app and use promo code ENJOY when you sign up. Pick6 is available in most states, including Florida, Texas, and California. So don't be afraid to get in on the action. Ride the upside with Pick6. Talk to me, P. What you thinking?
So my guy Jacoby from Jalen and Jacoby, he posted a video yesterday that I seen on Twitter, and it was very interesting to me. And it's kind of going viral. I just put question marks as a quote, and I just looked, and I'm constantly getting people reactions to it. He was saying, is it just him? Or does anybody hate when you are in a place, I think he was in Starbucks, he said, and he got in somebody's way or bumped them, and he said, oh, excuse me. And they were like, you're good. And he has an issue with you're good. And I was baffled because that's something that I normally say, you know, if somebody bumped into me or got in my way, I'd be like, you good. Ain't no
The only way, because I feel like I use you good all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The only way is if it was the context that somebody did it in that smart ass way where, you know, you are generally saying like, you sorry, somebody said like, you good. Or
Right,
like,
it's
you know
the
what I'm saying?
tone
It's the
matters.
tone with it. But for the most part, I don't like you gotta be in the type of moment to get that type of tone or something. So I'm assuming that it's the you good, you know, you ain't mean to.
And his thing is, I know I'm good.
Yeah, that might get you slapped in the wrong.
Yeah,
way.
I
That seems
don't
like
know.
a form of entitlement.
That feel like somebody that don't know how to fight.
I spam you good as well.
Yeah.
You know, I spam you good more. I don't know. So I never thought like, this person could perceive it in a certain way. Because in my mind, you good is like you're welcome in some cases, and no big deal is another
Yeah,
way.
it's no big deal.
But it's just a different way of.
You say
saying
no
it.
biggie, right?
Yeah,
I normally
of course,
say-
no biggie on this side.
I
yeah.
normally say you're fine. Are you fine? Like I'll be in Jewel, older lady reach for something while I'm looking. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Are you fine? It ain't, okay,
Yeah, it's like you good, you straight, that type of
don't
stuff.
worry about it. You gotta reach. You gotta get the taco shells. Go get the
Yeah.
taco shell. It ain't no thing.
Man, what you staring at
I'm
the
the
taco
one.
shells for?
I'm the one that's in your way. I'm just standing here looking.
Because
about it.
sometimes I like to get those Dorito shells, and you got to make sure you get the shells versus the kit. I don't need the kit. I need the shells.
What they come in the kit?
Huh?
What comes in the kit?
Um,
What they eat, like
Some
sauce packets?
bullshit.
Yeah.
Some bullshit for real,
some
Mike.
bullshit. The seasoning that I already got. You know what I'm saying? Some bullshit. So I'm like, I
That's
don't
probably
need
like the college dorm special right there.
Yeah.
Got the Taco Bell seasoning with the Doritos Los Tacos. Get that shit
I
off for
just
the
need
lower, like
the shells. I
$10.
got my own seasoning, baby. I just need the shell.
What's your go-to shell, Darrick?
Corn.
I'm with them.
Do you have a specific brand that you mess with over another one? No.
I mean, when you go to taco restaurants, they don't. I don't.
I'm
really-
thinking
I
about
don't-
when you're making your own.
I don't make tacos.
Really?
No.
Why would I do that when I can go buy somebody else's? I
I'm actually surprised.
That's like
at
the
that.
one thing I don't make.
Is there a reason for that?
No, I just.
love making tacos. I think that's my specialty.
I eat tacos like 3 times a week.
y'all
Same.
put-
Dana
y'all
be
put
like,
hot
I'm
sauce on
tired
it?
of time. I'm like, I'm sorry, but this is.
Really?
Say what?
Hot sauce on it? I'm talking about like Louisiana hot sauce.
Oh no.
Of course, yeah.
I use a Mexican hot
yeah.
sauce.
I use I make taco meat without making tacos. Like I'll use it in my bowl with my sweet potatoes.
Yeah.
Just get the seasoning from the taco.
Yep.
Like, simple.
Yeah, no.
And then left over the next day, you make an actual taco.
Yep, there you go. Fuck it up. Fuck it up.
Making me a
fuck it
little
up.
hungry.
Do y'all
now.
have Hispanic dinners in your house?
No.
Wow, I'm actually surprised at that.
Yeah, she doesn't. She usually doesn't want me to make Mexican food.
Think you gonna make it wrong?
Yeah, we
No,
don't
she
have it.
just don't be wanting it.
We don't have it at our house, but Dana grandma, like when they have a family thing or it's Christmas, they getting them tamales. They get these pounds and pounds of like.
Who be bringing tamales to our Friendsgiving and shit? Somebody be bringing tamales.
Not us.
They get down on the tamales.
I feel like I've had one at maybe then it wasn't not the Friendsgiving, right?
Something like a big get together. Maybe not Friendsgiving specifically, but a get together. Somebody used to bring tamales all the time.
Dana grandma got a lady in Berwyn, I think,
Goddamn.
that she go get them from. Be pants.
A lady in. So
Berwyn.
she don't have a storefront or nothing, but she just.
I think it's a lady.
My wife has done this recently, and it's blowing my mind. For Avery's party, did you remember the cookies she had? That was SpongeBob cookies. She asked me, "Can you go pick up the cookies?" I'm like, "Bet." What
Somebody
bakery is it
crib,
at?
yeah.
It's like, oh, it's somebody that lives in Woodridge.
Oh.
And I'm like, so you want me to walk on this lady's front step, ring her doorbell, walk into her house, and get cookies? She said, "That's exactly what I'm."
Wait,
got
she
them
did it on
cookies
Facebook.
from-
She did it on Facebook.
I don't know how she found this lady, but apparently we've been using this lady's cookies making services for 4 years. She's made every single one of Avery's birthday cookies, and she be spazzing in that little house.
Before
One
I
of the,
found the place where I take the dogs to get their haircut, a business came up and I was looking like, man, where is this at? It was somebody's house where they got a whole setup.
Yeah, I got donuts. I used to get donuts haircut at some lady's house too.
Maybe I'm just fearful of the food aspect because it's in a restaurant. At least in theory,
I'm
there's
with
some
you.
type of
Yeah.
I'm with
protocol. This lady could be doing anything in that house.
I'm with you.
Have you, I've been to a lady, the lady that does my tailoring, and I actually need to call her for my stuff. She works out of her
Say you
house.
swear to God, where at?
It's 2 ladies. One is kind of close to your house. So is she like an older, maybe like
I haven't been there. Is it by Whole Foods?
I don't remember. I ain't been there.
Because the second example, yes, we got all the wedding shit going on. My wife had to get her dress adjusted. And I'm like, where you going? She's like, oh, it's in the apartments next to Whole Foods. And I'm like, the apartments?
I'm
No,
trying
it's
to
just
think.
somebody's house.
Yeah.
I'm like, what
I
the, where are
think-
you finding these people at?
One
Are
of
you
the
on
ladies,
thumbtack? Like, how are we finding these random people to do shit?
no, I think the lady that I found, she has a
They say,
legit
if they got an
website.
establishment, I ain't going there.
They have a legit site. And then so the last time I went, I didn't go to the same lady. It was another case where she's working out of her house, and I was, following directions. I thought I was at the right house. I knock at the door.
Oh shit.
Some old dude came out, like old, like he said he had medical problems or whatever. So I just felt bad. And then I don't know if it was his son or whoever
How
was
the
helping
fuck
him.
you end up at the wrong house, Mike?
Dude was like, "Oh, you looking for the lady?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "She's next door." And I was like, They probably get that a lot.
Shit, he probably had a gun, shotgun behind his back waiting to see if he was about to try some shit.
It'll be funny. Like, nah, I'm here for y'all.
No, that happened. I was looking for a place to embroider some hoodies for us for our wedding, and one of the places I called, I was on the phone with her, and I was like, "Where are you located?" Because I'm looking through your pictures, and I see a picture of a house. Like, are you at a house? And she was like, "Yeah," and I was like,
Maybe it's
and she
happening
was
way
like-
more than we know.
and she's like, "You could just come drop it off at my house if you want to," and I was like, "Okay."
I mean, yeah, when you getting stuff off like,
I mean, shit, we ran a podcast business out of my apartment for years.
yeah,
so-
for sure. But like, if you get something from Etsy, say they make
Yeah.
bracelets, they probably just doing everything.
Yeah,
good.
Yeah,
fair.
for sure.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
For sure.
Let us know if your family got a small business out of the crib, man.
I reached the
Congratulations.
anniversary. Thank you. One of the things I got.
Well, let me guess. I don't know what year. Let me do some mental math here real quick. I'm gonna say this is
7.
year 7. Yeah, I was gonna say 7 because I'm thinking a year before the pandemic. Y'all were already together during the pandemic, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I was thinking year 7.
One of the gifts she got.
A lot of
me,
people don't get to 7. Congratulations.
Xbox card, so I got to make another. Hey, free bill, free bill, free bill.
Where's your
free
relationship
bill.
at? Like 5?
Like
Gotta be 4, right?
Four. And Darrick, y'all at what?
5.
5.
And what y'all at?
A lot.
13.
Bro, you gonna be able to say it? How long you been married?
2 years.
Oh.
Right?
Damn,
I
that's
mean-
it.
Yeah,
I
don't it feel like a lot
Don't
longer?
get me lying, because then I get caught up.
I can't.
Is this sophomore year of high school or junior?
Technically junior year. December of junior year.
You can't wait to be one of them people that.
When you realize you had a crush on her.
Probably after we started dating.
Fuck out of here. Motherfucker always try to sound cool.
You ever be like, God damn, when people be like, man, we've been married 55 years.
Yeah, bro.
That shit is
Real shit.
insane.
I'll be like, yeah, it couldn't be me. No, I'm just joking. Your boy Drake got the. Oh, what you about to say?
Oh, they do say a lot of couples have been together like 40 years or so. They don't talk about the 5-year gaps that they probably weren't
They
together.
weren't together.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, we ain't had none of those.
For sure.
I think it came. What were you saying about Drake?
No, what was you about to say? What
Nothing,
came-
like literally nothing.
Drake shit is literally nothing.
Oh.
Put the igloo in front of the.
Is he
Yeah.
dropping soon?
Yeah.
Once the
Iceman is
thing
supposed to
melt.
be- Yeah.
Wait, wait.
He
Explain
got an
this to me.
ice built thing that they put in the middle of Toronto, and when the ice melts, it's something in the middle that will have a release date. So now,
Oh, so it won't release when it melts. It will tell us when it released when it
and now
melts.
it's a lot of streamers and people that
Trying
are
to
trying
melt
to
it.
melt it
Oh, that's huge.
by doing all of these
Yeah.
different things.
There's
So
people that were like blow torches trying to melt it down.
I wonder how much
Yeah.
all that costs.
he's created a lot of hoopla.
Yeah, no, that's smart.
Is it still cold in
marketing.
Toronto? So like,
But if that much ice compacted, even if it was like 100, it probably takes some time, right?
There's
Yeah.
people, all
Bro.
these streamers are going. It's just about to be a thing.
What if it's shit though?
Huh?
What if the album sucks?
Have you ever heard a Drake album that sucked? It's one thing to not like it, may not be your favorite, but sucks.
I have not listened to a
he
Drake
usually
album.
has
in a
at
long
least 1 or 2 hits off an album.
Fuck the
time.
hits.
Has he had any singles drop or
Not from this album.
not from this.
But
Fuck
like,
the,
yeah,
fuck the hits perspective. But just sucking?
right here in the God? I have not listened to any of the newest Drake albums.
Right. So the
start
last
to
one you
finish.
heard,
Take Care.
Boy, you
That
always
sucks.
used to say,
No, I'm just talking.
Take Care. Well, that shit was
we
in
were
high school.
Yeah, yeah.
because that's how
you might like some sexy songs for you.
Oh, I bet I would. I 100% know I would.
That album is good.
I don't know. KB is a
No, I would. I
motherfucker
100%
listen to
would.
Earl Sweatshirt and Mike out.
My favorite Drake song is Passion Fruit, man.
No shot at Earl Sweatshirt and Mike.
If you
but
like Backstreet, then yeah, some sexy songs will be up
I know.
there.
I like Drake when he in the singing bag. If that's a lot of singing bag, then I know.
Yeah,
I
it's
like
him and
yeah, but
Party
it's
Next
like
Door.
sexy singing. It ain't passion fruit
I
singing.
think everything Drake do is sexy.
No, this is more like,
turned up.
yeah,
Sexy, like,
this literally sexy songs for you, like songs for the damn club.
Nah, I like going to the club.
Yeah.
You like Party Next Door?
He can't tell you
I
3
don't
Party
know
Next Door
anything.
songs.
He said they
Party
be
Next Door.
dropping shit, but we be dropping hard as shit.
One of my most played songs this year is gonna be something we heard at the club. Do I love my am I? Come on, that Gucci Mane, man.
Yeah.
What's the song that they be speculating he was singing about Kim K? That's my favorite song off that.
Yeah.
No. It's off that Party Next Door album.
I can't remember. I know exactly what you're talking about, but I can't remember the name of it.
I be asking y'all to put some
gold.
playlists in the group chat. I love to just listen to it on the ride over.
Yeah, I just be waiting for people on my stream to tell me new music drop.
Do y'all remember we had them big hailstorms? Did y'all cars get fucked up?
No.
Not that I recognized.
Nope.
Man,
You got a
Darrick,
big dent
I got hella big.
in your new
dents.
car?
No.
Oh.
And I'm so sad about it because I'm going tomorrow to go get it checked out. They said minimum quote without claiming from insurance was $2,000.
You better do that ramen shit
shit.
people be doing.
You funny as hell.
You better find somebody
better
garage
do
to
that
put it in.
Man, I'm not putting my damn car in nobody garage. That's like taking the food from that lady house.
It's on my way.
Okay.
We're face to face in the crowd.
Man, I'm just sad. I drove it here today because I need to get it washed, but I'm not looking forward to the actual
Are the dents
cost.
that bad?
When you walk out of his, go look
I'ma
at
look at it, I'ma
the
look
hood
at
of
it.
my car. You may not see a lot because
the one
it's not
the
it's
one right
dirty.
now?
Yeah. And then also it knocked over. We used to keep the garbage cans out front.
Yeah.
That wind that night knocked the garbage can over, so there's a big scratch on the front of my car.
Oh.
And I'm just like,
Damn, man.
I'm finna fuck around and sell this. Like I don't even want the problem.
Mother Nature done messed y'all up.
No, that's
Motherfucker
Mother
get
Nature
a-
and then us being. Why we leave the cans out there? You know what I mean?
Motherfucker get an Audi and don't even respect the Beamer no more. That's crazy.
No, I did drive it here on Sunday, and I forgot how fucking powerful that truck is, man.
Yeah.
It's a great truck. Good
Well-
fleet. Good fleet, man.
We out of here, y'all. It's another edition of
Before we leave, be sure to comment down below, Darrick get a new car, so we could take Instagram pictures of everybody with their nice cars.
We be leaving the office all lined up. Last time KB was like, damn, this would be a good picture. Derrick, you need to come with it.
Or take the sticker off the back. One of the two will just improve the car.
Just put some some water on it to make it. I
You
don't
haven't
know. You
tried
got to do
take care of
something.
it, have you? Or have you tried and just?
You probably
I've
try to
been
do it with
car
your
washes.
finger, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the sticker. Yeah.
Well,
He said
No,
Mike
you
saying
need-
put some water on it. Like,
Yeah, you
soften
got to
it
like
up.
scrape that off.
Yeah, you have to scrape it off, and I just haven't
Damn.
wanted to scrape that shit off.
Okay.
Pyrex whip.
Pyrex whip. What's that?
Nothing.
Thank y'all so much for watching, and we will see y'all again on Thursday. Peace.
Bye-bye.